ridiculous.
You'll think it's ridiculous too. Listen to this.
This commercial is about, well, it's about parents being rude at high school athletic events.
Ridiculous, right?
It gets worse. Studies show more than 75% of new high school officials are quitting because of bad adult behavior.
So now there's a shortage of refs here in Idaho, in almost all sports.
No officials means no more games.
Is that what you want for us?
Come on, parents.
It's time to grow up.
Cheer for your team.
Be proud of your children.
But stop being so ridiculous.
And don't make us run another commercial.
Because we will.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association, reminding you to always practice good sportsmanship.
Open enrollment for health insurance.
It's about whatever makes you say to yourself, I am great.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Ads like this keep popping up, but I see through the hype because those vape clouds people claim are just water vapor contain as many as 31 different chemicals, like formaldehyde, the stuff they preserve dead bodies with. And while the flavors sound all harmless, we still have no idea what these ingredients could be doing to our bodies. But I already see vaping for exactly what it is. Get the real facts at BehindTheHaze.com.
Welcome into an IdahoSports.com GameStreams production of the Idaho High School Football Playoffs. State playoff coverage on IdahoSports.com is presented by Project Filter, Your Health Idaho Ideal, Idaho's college saving program, Valleywide Cooperative, your local Toyota dealers, Dip Fusion, Helmet Reconditioning, and Idaho Office of Highway Safety. Tonight we come to you live from the ICC Dome in Pocatello, Idaho, where the Dietrich Blue Devils will take on the Tri-Valley Titans. Hi, everyone. I'm Sean Kane. I'm joined by Lane Kirkland and Joel Richardson tonight as we have a fantastic battle, semifinal battle here in the 1A division. Let's just get right into it, guys. Tri-Valley comes in at 10-1. They had a great win over Rockland, 42-6. And, you know, I'm not going to mince words, but it was a lot of Jace Wagner. 15 rushes, 241 yards, two TDs, 2 interceptions, 2 forced fumbles, and one of those interceptions he ran back for 100 yards for a touchdown. Dietrich comes in at 9-1 and has just had a phenomenal year, dominant really. They're averaging 51 points. They're only giving up 16, and a lot of that starts with Connor Perkins, the senior quarterback. Guys, he accounted for 9 touchdowns last week against Cascade. He had 5 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns, and 2 punt return touchdowns. Coach Kirkland, what do you got for us tonight?
Yeah, excited to be here to be a part of this game tonight between 2 great teams that have similar records with only 1 loss on each side here, allowing about the same amount of points at 16. Both have superstars that are going to clash tonight here, and we'll see what each defense does to contain both, and how others step up to lead their team to victory tonight. But what a great setting we have here in this newly renovated ICCU Dome. What a beautiful view from atop.
And Coach and Sean, I like that we have a battle of young coaches. Maybe they're not young in years, but in terms of experience, right? Tyler Wagner from Tri-Valley, 2nd season. He's got a couple state titles under his belt. And then for Dietrich, Garrett Estelle, he's in his 1st season, state title back in 2020. So it's going to be interesting as both these teams score a lot and they don't give up a lot of points. What coaching adjustments are we going to see? What coaching schematics are we going to see between these two, younger in terms of experience for these two teams, coaches?
Well, I mean, obviously we go to me for that one, right, Joel?
100%.
or Coach Kirkland.
Or Coach Kirkland with all the experience.
I mean,
100%.
I couldn't agree more with Coach Kirkland, Lane Kirkland, out talking about, what's the defense going to do? How do you stop Connor Perkins? How do you stop Jace Wagner? I don't know. And maybe they don't stop, right? And maybe it's who has the ball
Just score more.
Last possession, a lot of scoring could happen. You also could see both these defense kind of pin down and make it a grind-out game because both teams only give up 16 points per game. So, yeah.
Right, and for those guys to be able to continue to do their thing tonight, it's all up front there in the blocking schemes and the effort that each will have until the whistle blows to make the plays happen.
Yeah, and Tri-Valley, Blake Barton, he's a 10th grader, sophomore, guys. He kicks off, and he's huge on both sides of the line. He was a fun player to watch last week as Tri-Valley defeated Rockland. But, yeah, both offensive lines for both teams are going to have to really put in some work to block. And guys are going to have to make tackles because in 8-man football, you're one missed tackle away from a big play, which I think we've seen throughout these playoffs.
Yeah, that's for sure. And this field is fast. And if you don't wrap up and finish all the way to the end here, it's kind of like playing in your living room, only your mom's not here to tell you to not take out the furniture. So you got to take them to the ground until you hear that whistle blow.
And we'll take a quick break while they do the national anthem. IdahoSports.com playoff coverage.
Let's talk about open enrollment for health insurance. Your Health Idaho's got you covered with all you need to know. Open enrollment is the time of year where you can enroll in or change your health insurance coverage. And Your Health Idaho is the place to go for quality coverage at a lower cost. 25% of enrollees pay $25 or less. Make sure to enroll by December 16th to get covered and save money.
This year, help dream.
Dear unbreakable spirit, you roam on paths called impossible. Own a legend. Toyota Trucks. Toyota. Let's go places.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
Welcome back to IdahoSports.com's coverage of the Idaho State football playoffs. What's on the line tonight is a trip to that Milk Bowl Championship semifinal action here at the ICCU Dome. Dietrich versus Tri-Valley. It's going to be a battle, Coach.
Yeah, definitely. These two teams are hungry to be able to get back to get to that next game, and this is a game where you better be the hungriest, or otherwise you're not going to the next week.
Yeah.
All of them want to practice one more week, I think. We'll see a great battle here in a few moments as they do the introductions.
So, yeah, we're going to have the officials from District 6. Marshall Merrill is the right. Tegan Smith. Headline, Rick Daly. Line judge, Rick Anderson. Brian Meckham. Blair Papio. And Don Osler will be our officials this evening.
And the captains for the Dietrich Blue Devils will be number 5, Connor Perkins, number 2, Torgerson, number 3, Chase Norman, and number 6, that's Wyatt Snedden for the Dietrich Blue Devils. And across the way for the Tri-Valley Titans, representing them at the toss, would be, of course, number 3, Jace Wagoner, number 8, Eli DeVries, number 11, Eli Noah, and get that last number over there, number 22, that would be Wyatt Mora. So both, all 4 captains representing their team, key players representing them at the toss, and we'll see what happens out there with that coin.
Yeah, all those players mentioned play extremely big roles for both teams. Like we've talked about, Wagner comes in. You know, he doesn't have to throw the ball a ton. He still has 846 yards, 13 TDs, 1 interception. Where he gets it done is on the ground. He has 1,970 yards on the ground. He's averaging 12.9 per carry. You know, he's got 29 rushing touchdowns this year. Pretty crazy stat lines there.
A lot of running. Yep, definitely a lot of running, leading his team all season long. The Devils won the toss and elected to receive the ball from our left to right. We're about ready to rumble here as the music plays in the ICCU Dome.
And guys, it's warm, which we can't say the same for some of our friends up north at Hillcrest tonight.
Yeah, Joel mentioned some snow coming in. There might be that. And we're going to have number 7, that sophomore I talked about earlier, Blake Barton, kicking off. He'll also get down and tackle. He's if I could describe him, he's an offensive lineman.
Yeah,
paint the picture for you.
100%.
He's a big guy, and he'll get down and tackle too. And he had some good kickoffs last week. As we're underway here,
Perkins, the lone setback for the Devils.
And they try an onside kick, and it's not going to go far enough, and we'll have a penalty flag. Interesting tactic to start off with a onside kick. Last week there was a lot of onside kicks in the Sugar game, and me and Joel saw one at Nampa, Skyline. It's kind of pull it out of the bag, right? Playoff time.
It's been more popular this whole entire season, actually. The stuff that I've seen, the games I've seen than ever before. And it's changed the momentum of some games here. It didn't go their way on that one tonight.
Yeah, so the Dietrich's going to have great field position. 1st and 10 on the 41. No time off the clock. Connor Perkins in the backfield. Man to his right hip. Perkins is going to look to throw. He's under pressure. He's going to roll to his left, keep rolling, escape a tackle, but slide down. And he's going to lose a few yards there.
Yeah, great tackle out there on the edge by the kicker, I believe. That's number 7, Blake Barton, chasing him down and not letting Perkins get the outside, which is dangerous in this game of 8-man football.
Yeah, I'm not usually right, guys, where I say a guy and they're going to do a good job. And so I'm going to kind of hang my hat on that, on the Blake Barton. But that's going to be 2nd and 14, so 4-yard loss on the 45, 11:22 to go in the first quarter of the semifinal action. Perkins again in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers on the right side, 1 on the left, 1 back. They're going to pass again. In trouble. He's going to roll up the middle, and Tri-Valley's defense is starting off on all cylinders. They were confident in that kickoff, I think, at this point.
And that was number 8, Elias DeVries, the 3rd leading tackler on this team, also having the most sacks, 13 sacks on the year, making that play coming off the defensive end position there with maybe a 1-yard pickup on that one, fellas.
Yeah, they're going to give him a yard moving forward in the pocket. And it's 3rd and 13 on the 44, 10:36. And Tri-Valley, the onside kick wasn't great, but the defense is picking up the slack.
They are.
Perkins in the shotgun, man in motion, and we're going to have flags. And that's going to be on the offense, false start.
It'll be the outside right guard. That's number 57, Chris Romero, getting a little anxious there to doing some blocking. There'll be more time. There'll be more plays here, Chris. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it's tough. You know, you get to playoff football. You want to not have mistakes, but so much on the line. Trip to the state championship.
Yeah.
You're fired up. You're ready to go. So now it's 3rd and 18, 10-14 to go the first quarter. Big third down here. Man in motion. Perkins in that shotgun position. He's going to look to his left. Now he's going to go right. He had a man. He's not going to get to him. He's going to run and then throw to no one down the left side, and it's going to be 4th down. And Tri-Valley's defense playing really well.
And that's DeVries again, coming off that left defensive end position from the backside, using those big muscles. Man, that's a good-looking dude there. Don't have any size or weight on him there, but an 11th grader working that quarterback. That's what he does best. 13 sacks on his team and a loss on that play of, what do we call, 5 maybe?
That was incomplete pass.
Oh, excuse me.
Incomplete
That's right.
pass. So now it's 4th and 18 in a punt formation, maybe. No one back for Tri-Valley. And they're going to punt. Dietrich is. Tri-Valley doesn't have anyone back to receive that punt. And it's going to be a great punt. And it's going to get all the way down to about the 3-yard line. So great punt. I don't know why they didn't have anyone back to return.
And that was number 5, Connor Perkins, I believe, on the punt, Coach.
Yeah, Perkins does a lot for this team.
Yeah. And you know what? He had time on that drive to throw. I think that was more coverage sacks than anything else because he had 3-4 seconds, but eventually the coverage was too much for Perkins to get the ball out, and he was sacked a number of times or lost yards. So good defense by Tri-Valley to start this game.
Yeah, sure was there.
9:46, Tri-Valley is going to take over for the first time tonight. 1st and 10 on the 4. Wagner's going to take it for a few positive yards.
And several Dietrich Blue Devils there on the whole line, and a linebacker collapsing there to slow that run down there as Wagner's been used to getting away. So it's still early in the night. We'll continue to have some good action here from the 6-yard line.
Yeah, both quarterbacks, it's probably a little different scenario as Tri-Valley hands off to the right side for a few more yards. That's going to be Gage George on the run there. Gage George did a lot of running last week. Number 25 for Tri-Valley. Also Ingram gets in there. Tri-Valley only has 2 seniors on their team. So 3rd and 4 on the 10. 8:48 to go.
And I'll try and do a little better job this time of spotting those Dietrich numbers. They're hard to see from here. So
yeah, well, I
blue
forgot
on black is brutal.
Yeah, they got the black with blue helmets like Duke. It's going to be a direct snap to Wagner, and he's eaten up alive in the backfield.
And that is Perkins.
Perkins
flying in there.
You could get lunch, breakfast, and dinner there, and he did all 3.
Well, if this was 11-man football, that would feel like a corner blitz, right, Coach?
For sure. Yeah, he came up from way back in the secondary here, knowing that he needed to make that play. Dude against dude on that one.
Punt. It's not going to be a great one. It's going to be fielded. Dietrich has it. They're at the 20 and hammered. Right at the 20. If he goes outside, he might get a touchdown. Connor Perkins on the return as well. Now Dietrich even better field position off. Not a great punt. I can't imagine Tri-Valley's punted the ball much all year.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. And Wagner has a little payback on that one, coming in to make that tackle there. So we're going to have a good shootout, good duel here between these 2 superstars.
So Dietrich, Blue Devils, again in the Duke colors, take over on the 20, 1st and 10, 7:56. And it's a handoff. And Dietrich's going to get 4 or 5 yards. Seddon.
Wyatt Snedden on the carry there.
Yep.
And that tackle from Gage George was a big tackle, Coach. He wrapped up and was a violent tackle. We say that sometimes it's like, okay, what does that actually mean? But that was a violent tackle by Gage George, only a sophomore.
It was aggressive tackle for sure, not letting him loose there. I'm glad you caught the number on that.
7:23, 2nd and 6. Dietrich finally gets some positive yards on the board on the 16. It's going to be a fake handoff. He's got a man open in the end zone. Touchdown, Dietrich, 16-yard pass. And it's Norman. Chase Norman, taking off where he did last week. He had 3 receiving touchdowns last week, and starting off now with 1 as Dietrich takes the lead 6-0 with 7:12 to go, and we'll see what they do for the extra point try.
Yeah, Norman wide open on that play there, just sprinting to the back corner of the end zone, and an easy throw and catch.
Nice job on the play action too. It drew him off just enough to get open. Dietrich's going to go for it. 4 wide receivers, 1 in motion. Perkins going to look. He's going to go down the middle. He's going to overthrow his receiver, and that'll be the score at 7-12. 6-0 Dietrich over Tri-Valley Titans. Joel?
Ryan Robertson and the entire crew at Robertson Farms wants to wish the Dietrich football team good luck in tonight's game. Go get them Blue Devils from everyone at Robertson Farms. Shaw Land and Livestock has been family owned and operated since 1971. Owner Hubert Shaw and the rest of the gang at Shaw L&L and Mercantile proudly supports Dietrich High School athletics. They'd like to wish the Dietrich the Dietrich football team good luck today. And Extreme Excavation in Shoshone offers all kinds of services for public works and private construction needs. From demolition and grading to underground utilities and complex septic systems, Extreme Excavation has a trusted reputation for meeting and completing tough and unique projects. They offer free estimates within a 100-mile radius. That's a long ways, guys. Get yours by calling 208-544-ROCK. That's 208-544-ROCK. Or go to extremeexcavationinc.com.
Thank you, sponsors.
Yeah, now, so kind of a defensive battle to start, but after a poor punt by the Titans, Dietrich gets great field position, goes in for a 16-yard pass. Perkins and Norman, you've heard that before if you've watched Dietrich this year, and 6-0 is your score, and really started off with Tri-Valley trying an onside kick, not getting where Dietrich punting well, pushing Tri-Valley back, but now Tri-Valley will have an opportunity. Dietrich to kick off.
And the lone setback is Moyne Ingram, number 24 for the Titans.
Dietrich is going to kick it out of bounds. There's going to be a penalty flag. And Dietrich's kicker is also very lineman-esque.
There's Angel Alvarado.
Alvarado.
Taking care of the kicking duties.
Yeah, I think their qualifications in this game for kicker would be somewhere over 200 pounds.
Yeah, you can lift heavy weights.
You can do it.
Squat's probably pretty high.
Yeah, the dude's 5'11", 200. He's a senior, so yeah, Coach, you're absolutely right. Got to be 200 plus to kick that ball. Love it.
So 1st and 10 on the 35, 7:12 to go in the first quarter. Tri-Valley's going to take over. Wagner in the backfield, 2 running backs each hip. They're going to hand it off and pushed for some 6 yards. Ingram that time on the run for 6 yards.
Some pretty good blocking there by the Titans to open that hole up there for a decent gain. And number 8, Gavin Hoskins from Dietrich coming in there to make that tackle and wrapped him up and took him to the ground. Pretty good.
We saw this formation a lot from Tri-Valley last week. No receivers. They're going to hand off again, and it's going to be enough for a first down, and that Gage George this time. So you have a lot Ingram, George in that backfield running, and then, Wagner can also run the ball. But first down of the game at the 6:35 marker. So 1st and 10 from the 47 for Tri-Valley.
Wonder if you had that in your bingo card. First down with 6:25 to play.
Wagner under center. He's going to hand off again. Right side up the middle. And that time it's Eli Noah with the run. Tri-Valley really giving it to everyone right now.
Yeah, kind of passing that around a little bit. Once again, some good blocking up front by the Titans and sustaining those blocks into the secondary, picking up a few more yards. Oh, choosing to pound it.
2nd and 6. Wagner's going to take it himself that time for a couple yards.
And pretty much the whole entire line of Dietrich collapsed on that one. Coming to us at the left side there. Kind of a muff snap. He kind of seemed to catch it out of the air and then take off. Knowing too late to hand off. Better go for it.
3rd and 5 on the 48 for the Titans. Wagner in the shotgun now. He's going to pass. Now he's going to take it himself, and he's going to be tackled immediately by multiple Devils.
And Angel Alvarado, number 32, jumping in on that, wrapping him up. Wagner trying to break loose, but couldn't quite pop free there, trying to look inside first.
Joel thought he had someone open.
Well, yeah, Gage George, he went in motion, and Gage George, number 25, was open, but the quarterback just couldn't see him, unfortunately.
So
4th and 8.
4th and 8, and could be a punt. They also can run it from here, but Wagner's going to punt it, and it's a good one. It's going to bounce on the 20, keep rolling. Around the 7-yard line is where Dietrich will take back over.
Fielded by J.J. Sutton there at the 8.5-yard line. So Tri-Valley pinning the Devils back here to start this next drive of the game.
Now with 4:38 to go, it'll be 1st and 10 on the 9 for Dietrich.
You know, we talk about quarterback battles in football all the time, but they never actually play against each other. In this game, though, guys, we actually have the quarterbacks playing against each other, punting to each other, obviously throwing against each other, tackling each other. It's really exciting.
Yeah, it's something unique about the 8-man football, and I'm going to see it all night long.
Perkins going to take the direct snap himself and be tackled immediately.
DeVries just continues to add those tackles up for the Titans. Playing smart, kind of staying home, reading, making sure Perkins doesn't get free, because that's hazardous. And tackled him quite a few times so far to begin.
And in 8-man football, it's kind of hard to have a spy, right, on the quarterback. it's very, you can't overcommit, and both these teams have quarterbacks. If you overcommit, they're going to burn you. So it's 2nd and 7 on the 12. Perkins delayed handoff, but he's going to take it himself and almost tackle in the backfield. He makes a couple guys miss. He's got the edge. He's at the 30, makes another guy miss, cuts back to the middle, and now he's broken free down the middle of the field on the right side. Perkins, it's a foot race. 10, 5. We'll see the call. Touchdown, Dietrich.
And no flags on the field. Wow. What a scramble by Perkins to break, I think, tackles from just about everyone on the Titan team.
Perkins with an 80-plus yard, and he was tired and still outran him. Wow.
I thought he was down, guys, at least 5 times on that play. My goodness. But once he broke to the outside, and then he cut in across the middle of the field as he crossed the 50, he was gone. And like you said, Sean, great call. It was a foot race. But I thought he was down earlier in that play.
Wrapped up on the 12. Dietrich will go for it. And the ball's loose, picked up, but going to be tackled very strongly by Dries again. But what a run by Connor Perkins.
And that's what he does. He breaks tackles. He makes it happen. He sees that whole field and cuts back where there's more grass than the other side. And, yeah, track meet.
Right.
For top quality gear for your horses or ranch, head to Dill Saddlery and Tack Shop in Dietrich. Whether you need saddles, tack, or custom leather work, owner Dixie Dill has you covered with unbeatable service and top-notch products. Stop by Dill Saddlery today or call 208-544-2345 for all your saddle, tack, and leather work and repair needs. That's Dill Saddlery in Dietrich, where great gear meets great service. And whether you're looking to expand your herd or purchase top-notch breeding stock, Stargate Ranch in Dietrich is the most trusted breeder of premium cattle in the region. Stargate Cattle, Gray Weber, and the entire Weber family want to tell the Blue Devils they are proud to support them and all the student athletes at Dietrich High School.
Yeah, thanks so much to all the sponsors for IdahoSports.com bringing you this playoff semifinals. Dietrich now ahead 12-0, and Tri-Valley's defense has been good, but it's really no answer. Perkins was wrapped up around the 12 and turned it into an 88-yard touchdown, and wow.
Yeah.
Dietrich to kick off again. Alvarado, good kick. It's going to push him back. He's going to touch it, and dangerous play there. Makes a man miss, and going to go down on the 15. We do have a flag on the play.
Yeah, great kick. Number 24, Moyne Ingram, chose to kind of bat that one back into play and then retrieve it and take off. Maybe been better off to let that one roll through the end zone here, and we got a penalty.
That's why we have you here, Coach.
Oh boy.
You know, yeah, he had to jump up, both hands up in the air, and kind of bat it to keep it out of the end zone, right? I think at this point you're down 0-12. You probably just let it roll, take the field position, right? That, I mean, luckily no one from Dietrich was in the area, but
yeah, let that one roll all the way through there. I think he was trying to, I don't know, catch it there, but anyway, that penalty sets him back to the 7-yard line to start this drive with 3:30 left in the first quarter.
Wagner in the shotgun. He's going to take it, but he's going to be tackled, and they're going to blow the ball dead. Close to that safety area there.
And that's number 22 from the Devils there, Jason Hollabaugh, coming through the line, a 5'11", 190 junior. Sniffing that one out early.
Yeah, both teams put up impressive numbers offensively, but you know, sometimes those defensive players just don't get the recognition, but both teams, and especially Dietrich's defense right now, is just stifling. Second down here, loss on the yard. Wagner's going to try basically the same play up the middle, and Dietrich just not allowing that hole to, I mean, the hole opens up, but they're filling the gaps so quickly.
Yeah, those D linemen are keeping their eyes up as they're working through the traffic there and collapsing on Wagner, as they know that he's the dude. And they got to slow him down to get that ball back.
And Tri-Valley has a little bit of motion going on, and Dietrich is not
biting.
Not biting. Thank you, Coach. That's why Coach is here. Not biting on the motion. Good job to stay home.
3rd and 11. Wagner's going to throw a little screen. It's high. It's caught, but it's going to get basically just past the line of scrimmage. And that play could have been disastrous as well. High pass from Wagner. Yeah.
Wagner to DeVries on that. 4th down.
4th and 8. 1:53 to go in the first quarter. Probably another punt coming here. Better punt this time. Perkins is going to call a fair catch. Taking the play that should have happened on the kickoff maybe, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's good field position. Why risk it? Dietrich's going to take over.
Yeah, that's a good move there. There were two Titans closing in on him there, a little closer than he was comfortable with, and waved to this guy saying, we'll start here on the 41.
And if I'm Tri-Valley, that last touchdown by Connor Perkins was that. I'm not going to say that's a backbreaker, but you had him dead at rights. What did we decide, 3 or 4 times, guys? And you couldn't stop him. I'm really afraid now with Perkins taking over on this side of the 50-yard line, on their side of the 50-yard line. You know, what's going to happen next? So stay home, stay focused on Perkins.
Connor Perkins under center this time. 2 backs behind him. He's going to fake the handoff to one, and now he's going to throw it. He's got his receiver, and he makes a miss. He's at the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And once again, another strike to Chase Norman.
Norman
cutting it back across the field here and there, dodging a few Titans, making the miss, and a quick score.
Norman with a 41-yard touchdown. First play after the punt A little misdirection in the backfield, 2 fake handoffs, and then just a nice pass to Norman. Norman makes a great move on the right side, and after he makes that move, there's nowhere. There's no chance of catching him.
And Perkins under center was this like delayed fake handoff, right, to both backs behind him as they get set for the extra point. Loved that play call by Dietrich offense.
Smooth. Extra point is...
The kick is up and no good.
It was a dart. It was a high dart to the right side of the goalpost, and that'll keep it 18-0 at 1:32 in the first quarter. Jolt?
Did you know that most Idaho students don't drink alcohol or use drugs? That means approximately 9 out of 10 students and their friends choose to stay substance-free. It's the healthiest and most popular choice. Parents, check out betheparents.org for pro tips on how you can have powerful conversations with your kids and teens about the importance of not drinking or using drugs. Talking to your child about your expectations when it comes to alcohol and drug use is one of the things most associated with your student making healthy life choices. This message was brought to you by Southwest District Health and the Partnerships for Success program. And located right in Cambridge on your way to McCall and Hells Canyon, shop local at Loveland's General Store in Blake Sinclair. Everyone at Loveland's General Store and Blake Sinclair are cheering on the Tri-Valley Titans in tonight's state game.
All right, it's 1:32 to go in the first quarter. Dietrich hits on a 41-yard pass to Perkins to Norman, and it's 18-0. The Blue Devils all over the Titans right now, defensively and offensively.
You know, in talking to Coach Garrett Estelle the last couple months or so, he's really been working with Perkins to be able to get him to relax and to trust others and not just do it with his feet, but to put it through the air, and demonstrating that so far early in this game.
Alvarado hits it all the way into the Bengals logo in the end zone, and what a great kick. And that can be a weapon, right? I mean, you're not going to give any returns. 8-man football, return, you never know. You're one missed tackle away, so what a weapon there. Yeah, and going back to your point, Perkins looked about as calm as you could on that last touchdown play. Fake 2 handoffs, had an iced tea and then threw the ball.
Yeah, I'll share a little bit more on that here in just a bit.
Wagner in the shotgun. He's going to take a shot and almost caught, but great hands.
Boy, ball knocked away there by Chase Norman. That was going to be a simple completion there, but watching that ball all the way through and just tipping it at the last second there. Great defensive, great play, man.
Yeah, those are the plays that you don't really go on the stats, right? But they're huge, getting the hands in there. 2nd and 10 on the 20 for the Titans, 1:26 to go in the first quarter. Titans in a heavy run formation. Wagner in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off left side and just met with multiple Blue Devils, but there's going to be a flag, probably a face mask is what I saw.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, big old Brody Torgerson comes in on that play there and meets him man for man. Both those guys a couple 100 pounds there, and going to have a personal foul face mask on that call, so the Titans will pick up a good first down on this one.
Yeah, that's Titans needed it.
And that's their first down, I believe, boys.
No, they got one.
For Titans? Okay, they've already had one. Their second first down of the game.
That was their only, they got a first down on one drive, but Dietrich hasn't needed to get a first down. They've scored with just great field position. 1st and 10 from the 35, handoff. And it's going to be George. George's going to take a few guys with him, get 7 yards. Gage George.
And young Wyatt Sned meeting him in the hole there with a little extra help from Connor Perkins coming up to make sure he doesn't get free there. But pretty good pickup on that one of 7 yards.
Yeah, I actually got that one right, 7 yards. So.
And Gage George,
I probably repeated it.
Handoff. It's going to be George again, but he's going to bounce off and try to go back. Maybe should have went to the edge, but he's going to be wrapped up in the middle. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
And Snedden once again on that tackle with 57, Chris Romero coming in on the action there.
And the Blue Devils defense has just been stifling. So 3rd and 2 on the 43. 10 seconds to go here. I'd maybe get a playoff before the end of the quarter or not. And will not. Well, that'll be the end of the first quarter here as the Blue Devils win 18-0 over the Tri-Valley Titans.
Are you in the market for a beautiful new home or outhouse? If so, Middle Valley Construction is your answer. Give Jason a call today at 208-277-8084. And everyone here at Middle Valley Construction are huge supporters of the Tri-Valley Titans. Good luck, boys. For over 18 years, the folks in and around Cambridge have trusted John Crocco and his crew at Upper County Electric for all types of electrical services. They specialize in new construction and remodels for residential and commercial buildings, and estimates are always free. They even sell, install, and service generators. Call Upper Country Electric first at 208-257-3883. And the City of Cambridge Eastern Gateway to beautiful Hells Canyon Recreation Area is proud to sponsor the Tri-Valley Titans football team. Cambridge invites everyone to come for a visit where you will find the people are friendly and welcoming and recreational opportunities abound. With the Weezer River Trail running through town for bicycling, hiking, and horseback riding, nearby excellent hunting and fishing, and whitewater rafting opportunities. Make Cambridge the hub for all your outdoor fun.
3rd and 2 from 43, start the second quarter. Second quarter is apparently only a minute. And Wagner's broke 3 down the right side. 10-5, touchdown. 43-yard run for Wagner.
And no laundry on the field. Wagner gets some tremendous blocks on the outside there to be able to take the edge and streak right in front of us to the touchdown area. Man, what a great run for Wagner, doing his thing.
Wagner, yeah, that was great. And it was a 57-yard run, and the time I was too busy looking at the time being wrong. My bad, but Wagner, man, what a run! They're going to go for 2, and Dietrich's going to stop it. Maybe, no, they get in. Titans get that 2-point conversion. I thought he was stopped, kept the legs turning.
And that's number 20, Jake Papineau. And I have a stat here where he's been given the ball 26 times. And guys, he is a small kid, but his legs kept churning and burning on that thing. And I've watched some of the film on this guy, and he just finds a little seam between the legs of those big hosses on the line and pushes that ball across there. So he did it again right in front of us.
Yeah,
reliable, man.
He's a freshman. He can't be more than 5 feet tall, right?
He's a short dude.
We don't have heights listed, but there's no way he's more than 5 feet. And what a great job.
Man, here he comes on the kickoff here on the outside. He's the gunner. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, number 20. He's got some speed. We'll see Blake Barton kick off again. Now it's 18-8. Game got a little interesting there, and that's what happens when you have Jace Wagner. I mean, he's just one big play waiting to happen any time of the week.
And it's great to see Jake Papineau line up next to Elias DeVries.
Tri-Valley tries an onside kick again, and it's loose, and Tri-Valley gets it.
There's Papineau on the recovery.
Oh, man. Wow. Coach called it.
He's the dude. He's the gunner. Coming up with that ball underneath a Dietrich defender that thought he had it.
Onside kick successful. Again, Blake Barton, that was a phenomenal kick. It was the perfect trajectory, and wow.
Beautiful bounce on that. Oh, boy.
Tri-Valley's going to get the ball here on the 48. Just the start of the second quarter, 11:55. They just scored, Tri-Valley did. And Tri-Valley now turning on the gas.
Kind of what they needed here to bounce back from a slow starting first quarter there.
Wagner in the backfield alone. He's got 2 wide receivers to each side. Only 3 linemen blocking. And one's free, and he's got his receiver, and guess who it is? It's Blake Barton on the reception. Helmet comes off. He just kicked the onside kick, just got the first down reception. Barton is doing everything right now.
Great sneaky pass right over the middle. Beautiful call.
So he's got to come off because his helmet came off.
And Barton ran that route, Coach, really nicely. Just a quick slant across the middle and no one on him.
Yeah, laid it right in his hands. Beautiful play.
Barton only a sophomore. I can't imagine he will get any smaller. 1st and 10 on the 31. Handoff. It's George. George still moving, and it's, you know, Tri-Valley, that's the MO right now. They don't stop moving. Anyone who touches the ball keeps those legs pumping.
And that's why it's Snedden on the tackle from the safety position there.
Snedden, he's been all over the place tackle-wise.
He's a stout little dude, big dude. Probably got a size on him there, 5'6", 180. Yeah, jacked.
2nd and 6 on the 32. Hand off. This time on the right side, not much room. And that's Cash Pearson, one of the 2 seniors on this Tri-Valley team. They only have 2 seniors, Tri-Valley. This is a team, regardless of the result, you're going to see him back in playoff football next year, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Number 12, Eli Weber, getting in on some action there from the Blue Devils. First time we've called his name as the outside linebacker.
3rd and 4 on the 30, 10:30 to go in the second quarter. Wagner's going to roll to his left and look for a hole, and he finds it. Great touchdown saving tackle, but it's going to be enough for a first down.
Chase Norman closing in on that play there, but Wagner seeing where that marker is and reaching to help his team get that first down and keep those sticks moving and this drive alive.
1st and 10 from the 24, 10-11 to go. Titans moving the ball now. The onside kick was big, kind of a shift in momentum. 3 wide receivers to the left side. Wagner in the backfield alone. He's going to look to that side. It's kind of a screen over the middle, and it's caught, but the blockers are a little too far out in front to make it happen. DeBreeze on the catch.
And big old Brody Torgerson, son of assistant coach Mike Torgerson, former head coach at Dietrich, coming up with that tackle. And Torgerson is a big man, 6'1", 210, senior. Been a real force for the Blue Devils a lot of seasons now in a row.
2nd and 7. Wagner is going to take it himself. Right side, he looks kind of fit pass, and he's going to be eaten up, sacked. Got a couple.
Yes, Torgerson and Hollabaugh, 22, closing in on him there. I think if we would have let that go, he had a man open downfield. That would have been 6 points, fellas.
Yeah, that was Moyne Ingram, right? In the end zone, but he hesitated just a split second, and that hesitation got his man covered, and he had to scramble and tackled for a huge loss.
Yeah, if he'd have thrown that down there as hard as he could, that would have been a 6 points.
3rd and 14 on the 28, 8:42 to go. The bunch receivers on the left side. It's going to be a pitch back to Wagner. He's got a receiver. He's going to take a shot, a little short. Caught, though. Touchdown. Tri-Valley. Trickery play leads to 6.
A little flea flicker action there with Wagner motions from the left side behind number 24, who pitches that back to him to throw it as DeVries goes all the way across the field, catching that in the end zone. Great play call, man.
DeVries tackles and DeVries catches touchdowns, guys. DeVries all over the place.
So it was DeVries on the touchdown catch, right? Because everyone touched the ball on that play. It was Ingram pitched it back.
Divide by 3.
Coach's favorite player.
He doesn't get too far this time as he tries to go outside on that sweep left.
Yeah, it's tough. So it's 18-14 now with 8:30 to go.
Dilly Dental has been providing you with the personalized quality dental care that you deserve since 2013. When you visit Dr. Dilly at Dilly Dental Office, your smile is our top priority. They offer implants, crowns, bridges, in-office bleaching, and even Botox. Dilly Dental can meet the needs of your entire family at either their Weiser or Cambridge office. Dilly Dental is a proud supporter of Tri-Valley Athletics.
All right, guys, it's 18-14. You had the sense it was maybe going to get out of hand. Dietrich was kind of firing all cylinders. Tri-Valley attempts an onside kick, gets it, and it's really changed the momentum of the game here after a big 57-yard run by Jace Wagoner. So, woo.
Well, and the first quarter was all Blue Devils, right, at 18 points, and the second quarter has been, well, all Tri-Valley Titans with 14.
It's still 8:30 to go in the second quarter.
And you make a good point there, Joel. Sometimes in these change of quarters, a coach may challenge their team to win the next quarter, and it looks like we have that going right now.
Barton to kick off. It's going to be a little poocher past the 40. It's caught, tackled. The kicking game right now is there's a lot going on. We got a lot of different kicks going on here from both teams.
It's definitely part of the strategy in this game, which is a lot of fun, right? Not just, kicking the end zone, force from 25, but there is strategy in special teams in this 8-man game, which makes the game even that much more intriguing.
Yeah, that's for sure. Number 19, Isaac Ward, fields that there. And, this ball hops differently on the carpet versus grass, and so they're taking advantage of that the best they can tonight.
But Dietrich has not had bad field position yet. I mean, really, they've just had the ball in scoring positions. Perkins is going to take it himself down the left side. He's going to make a man miss. Another one miss. He's at the 40, 30, 20, 10. No one's going to catch him. Touchdown. Blue Devils, 44-yard. I can't write down one touchdown play to the next one. It's happening so quickly here. Perkins makes guys miss.
And Coach Estelle dialing up a quick one right there, calling Perkins' number, knowing that they needed a quick reversal of what's happening here. But the Titans charging back so hard and goes almost untouched.
Yeah, Perkins just delayed enough and made a nice move down the left side. And I tell you what, Perkins gets any sort of space, you're in trouble.
For sure.
Perkins can go for 2. Down the middle passes, broken up in the end zone.
And that's Moyne Ingram reaching in there to knock that ball loose. Sean, what a great play on the ball there. And Dietrich has yet to get an extra point.
Yeah, I was just going to mention that. Yeah, you get the sense that these extra points could play a big difference. Joel?
Ryan Robertson and the entire crew at Robertson Farms, wants to wish the Dietrich football team good luck in today's game. Go get them, Blue Devils, from everyone at Robertson Farms. And Shawn Land and Livestock has been family owned and operated since 1971. Owner Hubert Shaw and the rest of the gang at Shaw L&L and Mercantile proudly supports Dietrich High School Athletics. They'd like to wish the Dietrich boys good luck today. And Extreme Excavation in Shoshone offers all kinds of services for public works and private construction needs. From demolition and grading to underground utilities and complex septic systems, Extreme Excavation has a trusted reputation for meeting and completing tough and unique projects. They offer free estimates within a 100-mile radius. Get yours by calling 208-544-ROCK. That's 208-544-ROCK. Or go to extremeexcavationinc.com.
8:13 to go in the second quarter. A 44-yard run, 46-yard run by Connor Perkins. Touchdown, Dietrich. Alvarado's going to kick off, and it's going to go all the way into the end zone. And 2 quick scores right there. It's had a lot of defense, but we've got a game here, boys.
Yeah, we started trading some punches here in the second quarter. Both ball clubs letting it all hang out and calling each other's numbers.
And I was wondering when they were going to call Perkins' number again just on that quarterback keeper, and they did, and it blew open for that 56-yard touchdown run. Just amazing play. And like you said, Coach, almost goes untouched on that run. Great blocking up front.
Yeah. He's dangerous in space.
We'll see how Tri-Valley answers. 8:13 to go, 1st and 10 on the 20. Wagner's going to hand off up the middle, a little bit of room, makes a man miss. And that's Ingram on the run there. But Dietrich doing a good job to, fill in the gap, right? He might get the 6 yards, but they're not going to let him get any more.
Right, they're keeping their eyes open to see who's breaking free.
We've already mentioned this, but I love how Tri-Valley continues to stay on their feet. They don't go down easily.
2nd and 4 on the 26. Man in motion. It's going to be a handoff again to George this time. It's going to be close to a 1st down around the 30-yard line to see where they mark it.
Yeah, that's Chris Romero on the tackle there off the defensive end position.
It's going to be short. Are they going to measure?
No. Well, yeah, the far
now
line
it's a 1st
judge.
down.
Okay.
One guy said no.
Well, yeah, the far line judge, he called it the 1st down. And then
Dietrich's going to take a timeout as your score is 24-14. Blue Devils over Titans.
For top quality gear for your horses or ranch, head to Dow Saddlery and Tack Shop in Dietrich. Whether you need saddles, tack, or custom leather work, owner Dixie Dill has you covered with unbeatable service and top-notch products. Stop by Dill Saddlery today or call 208-544-2345 for all your saddle, tack, and leather work and repair needs. That's Dill Saddlery in Dietrich, where great gear meets great service. Whether you're looking to expand your herd or purchase top-notch breeding stock, Stargate Ranch in Dietrich is the most trusted breeder of premium cattle in the region. Stargate Cattle, Gray Weber, and the entire Weber family want to tell the Blue Devils they are proud to support them and all the student athletes at Dietrich High School.
As we come back, it's 7:32 in the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 4 on the 26 for Tri-Valley. Just a quick reminder, attention Idaho football stars, the Idaho Bowl is now accepting nominations for 6th to 8th grade athletes. If you have a future star, visit www.idahobowl.com to nominate someone today. Tri-Valley is going to be stuffed in the backfield. It was Ingram, but
boy, the right side of the defensive line at Dietrich really having their way tonight, getting off of blocks and a good gang tackle there on the outside.
So loss of 3 on that. 2nd and 13 on the 27, 7:07. It's going to be a delayed handoff by Wagner. He's going to spin move, but be met after a 5-yard gain. And Dietrich Blue Devils are just relentless on defense.
Yeah, several Blue Devils flying out on that tackle. Snedden and Norman, to mention some names there who continue to hold that side of the line real well. I got to see Tri-Valley play a good North Gym team a few weeks ago, and Tri-Valley really good on the run, really good up front, and they just continue to push there, and I expect them to continue to run this ball and try to pick up yards.
3rd and 5, heavy run formation, but Wagner's going to throw it. He's going to air it out, and it's intercepted by Perkins. Perkins to the 30, and he'll go down right there.
Called my bluff, threw a pass.
Yeah, they were in that heavy run formation, went for a pass.
We got a flag over there on the far side.
So we'll see what happens here. It was intercepted. Perkins take it all the way down to the 30. So the interception's good. Legal block in the back, and it's going to back Dietrich up. They're not going to care. They've got the ball back here with 6:11 to go in the 2nd quarter.
Wagner had his man open. That ball hung in the air a little bit too long, and just enough time for Perkins to get there and get the pick. Unfortunately, blocking the back marches him backwards.
I'm not a football coach, but I'm not throwing the ball towards Perkins.
He broke on that one. And that's our first turnover of the game, I think, fellas, besides
so.
the onside
kick.
Exactly, yeah.
See what kind of difference that makes here.
Connor Perkins, 5'10", plays about 6'4" on the field as he's in the shotgun. 1st and 10 on the 40 for the Blue Devils. Perkins one man to his right hip. He's going to look to throw this time. He's got a receiver over the middle.
Looking for Torgerson there, just threw it a little bit too far in front of him.
Torgerson definitely looks like a linebacker out there playing receiver.
He's a big dude. Yeah. So
yeah, you got a 6'1", 210 wide receiver. Don't see that often.
I mean, he just got done playing defense, and you're going to have me run a slant now? Come on, coach. But Blue Devils will.
Big target.
2nd and 10, yeah. He gets some speed going. It's going to be trouble bringing him down. 2nd and 10 on the 40. Perkins going to roll to his left, fake the pass. He's going to hit the pass, and it's going to be enough for a first down. Isaac Ward, first time we've called his name, 19. Isaac Ward on that 15-yard gain for Perkins. And I like the motion. I like getting Perkins in motion. Doesn't like it, he can take it with his feet, right?
Pretty patient on that there. Wanting to throw it a little earlier than he thought he saw somebody open, but he ran a few more yards and like, nope, I'll take this guy right here, and bang.
And he was able to run a few more yards because of great block from Eli Weber. We haven't called his name too much tonight, but a solid block from Weber to let Perkins get a few more seconds to get that pass off.
1st and 10 on the 25, 5:59 to go. Still in the first half here, 2nd quarter. Man in motion, Perkins in the shotgun. He's going to take up the middle. The man in motion just made the linebacker bite enough to give Perkins about 8 yards on that run.
And big number 10, Mishka Rapp, who has 5 sacks on the season on the tackle there. Big kid.
And he's only a sophomore. What do they feed him in a Tri-Valley area? I know it's 3 schools. Is it 3 lunches?
Well, you hear all the cattle stuff going on, so, you know, there's some big beef going on.
Beef.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 2, 8 yards on that run by Perkins. 2nd and 2 on the 17, 5:17 to go. Perkins is going to take it himself off the delayed handoff, right side up the middle, and touchdown, Perkins. 17-yard run by Connor Perkins. And
not only did that happen with his legs, but there were some great blocks all the way through there as he zigged and zagged and just kept reading those and found the open space.
So 5 touchdowns Perkins has been part of. He had 9 he was a part of last week. So maybe he's keeping track himself, and that's going to bring the score 30-14. Dietrich over the Titans. And like you mentioned, Coach, Dietrich hasn't gotten a 2-point conversion yet. Perkins in the shotgun, and he's going to be sacked.
Yeah, the big DNs come in on that play, taking Perkins down.
That was Rapp. DeVries and Rapp were both in on there, and
not a chance on that one.
Well, and Tri-Valley defense has been okay, even good at times, but what they haven't been able to do is contain Perkins.
Right, and when you have a super athlete like that, it's difficult in space here to make those tackles.
Perkins operates very well when he has 20 or 30 yards, right? 2-point conversions, there's not much for him to run.
Did you know that most Idaho students don't drink alcohol or use drugs? That means approximately 9 out of 10 students and their friends choose to stay substance-free. It's the healthiest and most popular choice. Parents, check out BeTheParents.org for pro tips on how you can have powerful conversations with your kids and teens about the importance of not drinking or using drugs. Talking to your child about your expectations when it comes to alcohol and drugs. Drug use is one of the things most associated with your student making healthy life choices. This message was brought to you by the Southwest District Health and the Partnerships for Success program.
Alvarado set to kick off for Dietrich as they lead 30-14 with 5:07 to go in the 2nd quarter.
Tri-Valley on this setup here has 5 guys across the front line here, making sure those onsides are recovered if that happens. But Alvarado's got a leg like a mule, man. That thing flies.
It's going to go to the end zone.
Goes in the end zone again.
Ingram was back there to receive for Tri-Valley, and Tri-Valley will take over and see if they can answer.
You guys remember that old movie, Disney movie called Gus. Am I that old?
Gus?
Coach, you might be that old, sir.
Oh, boy. Gus the mule that kicks the field goals in the game. Yeah, field goals in a football game.
Really?
Oh, man.
I'm looking it up right now, Coach.
I'm really that old. Oh.
What about Air Bud, the dog that plays basketball? Everyone's seen Air Bud.
Yeah, that's for you youngsters.
Okay, I got you, Coach.
Gus the mule. Baby.
Oh, yeah.
1st and 10 from the 20. Wagner is going to take it himself. And he's going to bounce out left side. He's going to get to the 30. Maybe a little out of bounds before there, but Wagner looks like he's going to go down. Wagner and finds a way to get through.
Dude, Sean, Gus, this movie, it's got Don Knotts, Edward Asner, Tim Conway.
Oh, yeah.
Those are big names.
Big names.
I'm embarrassed I didn't know that movie, Coach.
Yeah, they're
I
all
apologize.
gone, but, man.
I'm embarrassed for you, Joel.
That's tonight, tomorrow night, family night. Man.
That's right.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Joel will be doing football games on IdahoSport.com tomorrow.
So maybe Sunday movie night is
We'll see how
going
it
to have
goes.
to be.
It's been a while.
2nd and 1 to go. He was just short of the first down. Wagner, low snap. He's going to go right side. He's got some blocks, and he's close. And the blocking for Tri-Valley really doing a great job, kind of making something out of nothing.
Yeah, Perkins by the shoestrings there makes that tackle to avoid possibly a long touchdown again. Wagner had his eyes downfield.
And Wagner's fast enough. Yeah, if Perkins doesn't make that tackle, he's breaking through. He's getting past those other defenders. It looks like we have a timeout, boys.
Or they're saying no timeout. And Matt Harris, the PA announcer, he might have worked for IdahoSports.com or something I heard one time. He's playing a little Jeopardy music we're not quite sure what's going on. Great cue up there.
And Wagner's got his helmet off. The coach had it in his hands, took it to the back there. Maybe putting another part on that thing. If it's one of those Rydell Speed Flexes, it's probably a screw that came out. I don't know how many.
Got the drill back there.
100 of those we put in. Yeah.
I always see the trainers. They've got tape. They got some Band-Aids, and they have a drill for the football players to come over so they drill those back
Every
in.
manager should have one of those parts in their pocket.
And so now we have a timeout.
Looks like we do actually officially have a timeout. Hey guys, located right in Cambridge on your way to McCall and Hell's Canyon, shop local at Loveland's General Store in Blake Sinclair. Everyone at Loveland's General Store in Blake Sinclair are cheering on the Tri-Valley Titans in tonight's state game. Are you in the market for a beautiful new home or outhouse? If so, Middle Valley Construction is your answer. Give Jason a call today at 208-277-8084. And everyone here at Middle Valley Construction are huge supporters of the Tri-Valley Titans. Good luck, boys.
All right, as we come back from, I don't know if someone must have taken a timeout officially because both have 2 timeouts on the board. So 4:41 to go, second quarter, 1st and 10 on the 38 from Tri-Valley. Tri-Valley will get the ball at halftime, so they would love to find a score here in this last 4:41 before halftime, get the ball back.
That would be a good confidence booster to finish out this quarter.
Wagner is going to go to his left side. He's going to air it out. He's got a wide open receiver around the 40, and he drops it. They're going to say incomplete.
And, of course, Connor Perkins coming in to break that pass out. The ball was in Devery's hands. Perkins shot through with a right arm there and punched it loose.
And a great defensive play by Perkins. He's been in a couple good
Who else?
defensive plays there in the secondary. Maybe they'll put him at D end. So now it's 2nd and 10 on the 38, 4:33. Actually, yes. So a little longer second down here. Same lineup. Wagner's going to go his right side. He's going to avoid one tackle, hit the edge, bounce out, still left side. He's got room, and he fumbles. He picks it back up, and Wagner's going to take it all the way for a touchdown. Tri-Valley Titans. He kind of fumbled it to himself. You've got to be kidding me.
We got a yellow flag back here on the 50-yard line thrown really late. And
what would be a 62-yard run.
A Tri-Valley Titan has thrown his hands going in the air going, what did I do? What happened?
But Wagner
The ball was 40 yards away.
Fumbled the ball, but fumbled it to himself, and really he was being tackled while he was fumbled and able to pick it back up. It was actually a time maybe a fumble was good, and it looks like it's going to be on Dietrich, the flag, so I think the touchdown will stand.
There were 2 Dietrich players back here at the line of scrimmage with 1 Titan. Maybe a scuffle, I don't know. Let's see what happened here. We're waiting for the white hat to bring us the news.
And now
from across the country,
Dietrich head coach wants the answer before we do. Unsportsmanlike, Tri-Valley. And so the touchdown does stand, 30-20. Titans answer here in the second quarter, and the unsportsmanlike will be assessed on the kickoff. Tri-Valley will, I'm for sure, would go for 2 right here.
And it was number 10, Mishka Rapp, the left offensive guard.
And it happened so far away from what was going on.
Who knows what happened? Probably trying to just say, hey, guys, the play's over with. We just scored.
Wagner,
passionate. Both teams passionate.
Yeah, Wagner, just amazing run. And he's going to drop back to pass this time. He's got a receiver, throws behind him. If that ball is in front of him or to the back left-hand corner, he had 2 receivers over, and Wagner did. And unfortunate there. And these 2-point conversions or 1-point conversions are really adding up for both teams, right?
Oh, man.
That's why we've got this interesting score of 30-20 with 4:18 to go in the second quarter.
Oh, man, I'll have to do some math on the ratio there. It's not good, though. Let's just say that.
Yeah, how many points have been left on the board, guys, right? Or left off the board, if you will. But, Coach, you said it. They need some momentum to end of the second quarter, and they got that score. What's interesting about that run was it wasn't a clean run. We've seen Perkins run for Dietrich almost untouched, and they're just really clean, crisp runs. That one was kind of a rumbling and legit and actually fumbling touchdown. But, hey, a touchdown nonetheless.
Yeah, what a lucky hop on that ball there, and a great focus to say, oh, it's coming to me. I got this. Just keep booking it.
And I think Wagner was hit, but I don't know if the ball was hit. I think he actually just kind of fumbled it as he was getting tripped up. And
yeah.
Last week, Tri-Valley and Rockland, there was 4 fumbles in a row. So, definitely something you got to clean up in the playoffs. You just, semifinal, of the state playoffs, turnovers are such at a premium. You can't have them. So now Blake Barton's going to have to kick off from the 25. So Dietrich Perkins ran back 2 punt returns last week. So we'll have to see what happens here. And they're not going to kick to him. Just smart. And it's going to go just out past the 50-yard line on the kickoff.
Yeah, you don't want to let give Perkins a head of steam, right? And so obviously, they're not kicking onside kicks, but they're kicking about 15, 20-yard kicks just to that second level.
Yeah, and that's how much they respect him back there, right?
Yeah.
And that's that sportsmanlike penalty becomes huge because it really shifts the field for the Blue Devils here. So it's 1st and 10 on the 48, 4:17 to go. First quarter went pretty quick. Second quarter kind of slowed down a little bit. A lot going on. Semifinal playoff football. Perkins under center this time. 2 backs behind him. He's going to do the fake, but actually handed off this time. Left side and brought back. Maybe a loss. We'll have to see where they spot it. Was a ton of Titans.
Met by number 22, Wyatt Mora, who says, not coming through me. And makes that good high tackle and drives him back. Mora coming off the defensive end position.
That was the same play Dietrich ran, but ended up being a pass, kind of the same kind of play there. And this time they elect to run it. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 9 on the 47. 3:42. It's a pitch. Bobbled a little bit, but picked up and not much there. Setting on the carry there. Now the Titans kind of clinching down here defensively with 3:25 to go in the half.
With 3rd and 7, I wonder, Coach, if you go to Perkins here, let him try to run wild.
I'm not sure if he can throw it to himself, Joel.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of play call we come up with here. He's been really patient throwing the pass here. Maybe they'll try one more of those. If not, the 4th down, you can almost guarantee
I don't even know
he's going to take off.
Dietrich's had a 3rd down. So 3rd and 7, man in motion. Perkins a shotgun. He's going to step back to throw. Defense converging, and they're going to get him right back at the line of scrimmage.
Wyatt Moore, a leading tackler, 89 tackles on this season.
Moore
hungry on this series.
Lays down the wood there. And so 4th and 9, 2:27, clock rolling. And we're going to have a timeout. Blue Devils.
For over 18 years, the folks in and around Cambridge have trusted John Crocco and his crew at Upper Country Electric for all types of electrical services. They specialize in new construction and remodels for residential and commercial buildings, and estimates are always free. They even sell, install, and service generators. Call Upper Country Electric first at 208-257-3883. The City of Cambridge, Eastern Gateway to beautiful Hells Canyon Recreation Area, is proud to sponsor the Tri-Valley Titans football team. Cambridge invites everyone to come for a visit where you will find the people are friendly and welcoming and recreational opportunities abound. With the Weezer River Trail running through town for bicycling, hiking, and horseback riding, nearby excellent hunting and fishing and whitewater rafting opportunities make Cambridge the hub for all your outdoor fun.
All right, it's 4th and 9, 2:25 to go in the 2nd quarter. What's Dietrich do, Coach? I mean, this is they don't get it. Tri-Valley's got pretty good field position.
And let's call an option play with Perkins keeping it. Let's see what happens.
Perkins in the shotgun. He's got 2 wide receivers to the left side, 1 receiver to the right, 1 man in the backfield with him.
They spread him out on defense.
Perkins low snap. He's going to look for the pass down the left side. He's got an open receiver, and it's caught by guess who? Norman, for a huge pass down to the 10-yard line. Stormin' Norman, or Chase Norman, comes up big. When you're in trouble, call Norman at 1-800-TOUCHDOWN.
What a great amount of trust to go long on that thing, man. Over the top, down the sideline. Good focus by Chase Norman.
Yeah, and Gage George was there. Just that ball sunk quick enough that Gage could not recover as the DB.
1st and 10 from the 12. Perkins under center. He's going to look for the pass again. Wide open. Touchdown. Blue Devils.
Hey,
and it's
1-800 Norman.
I might have mentioned it. Norman now with 3 touchdown passes from Connor Perkins, and that's going to bring the score to 36-20 with 1:48. And Tri-Valley had played such good defense, got the Blue Devils to 4th down, and just a huge pass play and leads to a touchdown. 12-yard pass, Perkins to Norman. Now let's see if the Blue Devils can convert here. And they're actually going to kick it this time. They've kicked, they've went for 2, they've done it all. Alvarado back there to kick. 1 extra point could be the difference. They're going to fake it, and he's going to run it. The big fella is going to go for 2, and the 2-point conversion's good, bringing it to 38-20. I think they caught Tri-Valley sleeping.
They did. Yeah, that looked like a kick all the way there, but even some good blocking out there on the edge, and Alvarado's got some wheels, guys.
Yeah, great run from Alvarado on the fake, man. I thought maybe they would catch up, but yeah, he got going, and no stopping Alvarado.
And he just keeps it, and then he's going to go kick it here, right?
Well, yeah, he's like, just give me the ball. I've heard Perkins, I've heard Norman enough. It's Alvarado
it's Alvarado's turn.
Yeah.
So Dietrich picks up their first extra point of the game, going 1 for 6 on those, but that's the separation that you need in these big games here. It's not over, but they add up.
And can we talk about that throw, Coach? You mentioned, you didn't say risky, but basically I can't think of a better word. We'll just say risky. That's a risky play.
Yeah,
for
it takes no time off the clock, right? If it's incomplete.
You turn the ball over, but man, what trust from Dietrich coaches. No, we're going to throw this ball and we're going to catch it, and then we're going to score on the next play.
You know, I coached junior high, and when the games are over in Dietrich, after a junior high game, I watched Dietrich High School warm up, and it's usually long passes like that for about 10, 15, 20 minutes, and that comes from reps right there and trust. So great execution.
After the 2-point conversion run by Alvarado, he'll kick it off, and he's going to have a boomer, and it's going to go into the end zone, and he's a weapon, guys. Offensively, defensively, you got someone who can kick it like that. You're just setting your team up well. So
yep, diversified for sure. Maybe ISU will talk to this guy, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's doing well in the ICCU Dome right now, and 1:48 to go. Titans will take over on their 20, and still plenty of time. Titans have had some quick strikes here, and they'd love to get some points on the board before going to halftime, because again, they'll get the ball back. 1st and 10, Wagner in the shotgun. He's going to go to his left side, up the middle, finds room. One man to beat. He's not going to beat him, though, and it's only going to be a 5-yard.
Dietrich, great in open field tackling there. As Snedden comes up. Oh, excuse me, that's Chase Norman.
Chase Norman.
2 dudes over there making open field tackles.
Chase Norman does not tackle right there. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, Wagner had a good head of steam rolling through that hole.
Dilly Dental has been providing you with the personalized quality dental care that you deserve since 2013. When you visit Dr. Dilly at Dilly Dental Office, your smile is our top priority. They offer implants, crowns, bridges, in-office bleaching, and even Botox. Dilly Dental can meet the needs of your entire family at either their Weiser or Cambridge office. Dilly Dental is a proud supporter of Tri-Valley Athletics.
All right, guys, 1:39 to go in the first half of the first semifinal in the 1A State Football Championship playoff bracket. Everything's on the line here. Semifinals, I know as a coach, semifinals are worse than the championship games, right?
They are.
Because if you don't get the semifinal, everyone gets a 3rd place trophy. No one wants that.
Yeah.
It's green. It matches the turf, and you could leave it on the turf, but
yeah.
you want the chance to get there.
This is the biggest game.
2nd and 4. Wagner's not going to go anywhere. He's going to be tackled. He doesn't go down easy, but it's going to be a flag too. It might be a little extracurricular on that.
Torgerson, number 2 on that tackle, and maybe going past the whistle a little too much. We'll see.
And it's so tough, right? Wagner doesn't go down. You're trying to tackle him. That's a tough play.
And Wagner was trying to wrestle out of the tackle. But yeah, Torgerson he needed to let go. So Torgerson it was probably 50-50, and then Torgerson just pushed a little bit more, making that 51-49.
When you're on top of the guy, they blow the whistle. It's not like you can just fall off.
Right,
yeah.
Right. But yeah, moving a little bit too much, turning a little bit too much on that tackle after the whistle. I get why they called it on Torgerson there.
And probably heavily influenced from the Titans sideline as the ref from that sideline threw the flag.
For sure.
Protecting their man.
1st and 10 from the 38 now, so that does move the ball a good distance for Tri-Valley. Tri-Valley, 2 receivers to the right side now. Man in motion is Ingram. Wagner's looking to air it out. He's going to run to his right. He's going to go backwards, and he's going to let it loose and nearly intercepted. Almost a poor choice there. I don't think he knew where he was, if he was outside of the area where just he could throw it away or not, trying to avoid the penalty, but almost intercepted.
Any more air underneath that one, and it's going the other way.
And it's probably going to be a touchdown too, right? There's no one there.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. 1:03 to go in the first half. 38-20. Now Titans just have to think, we don't want to give Dietrich the ball back. And they don't need more than 30 seconds to score. 3 wide receivers now on the right side, bunched. Wagner in the shotgun. He's going to look to the left side, and it's blocked at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, that almost was another interception there, fellas. That's number 32. Hollenbaugh coming in there. Wow.
He's not a little guy either. 5'11", 190.
Hollenbaugh jumps up to block it, but yeah, he almost picks it off. That was almost one of those, defensive line interceptions where they rumble for the pick six.
3rd and 10, 59 seconds to go. 3 bunched wide receivers again. Wagner's going to take himself down the left side. There's going to be a flag. He's going to be tackled for a loss. And
is the ball on the carpet?
I think Dietrich was thinking it was a turnover.
And it could be Dietrich Ball on the 35-yard line.
It is.
It is.
It's a fumble.
Hollenbaugh recovers.
So Hollenbaugh probably a little upset that he didn't get that pick and says, I'll do you one better.
Now, I'll be honest, I never saw the ball come out. But
yeah,
nonetheless.
Like it came out late. Coach Wagner is always trying to get that extra yard. Sometimes that can go against you.
Yeah, 1st and 10 on the 35 now for Dietrich. 53 seconds is plenty of time for Connor Perkins, let me tell you. Perkins in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers, he's got a man in motion. Perkins is going to take it himself, and he's met.
Boom. Met by number 12, right in the hole. That's Kaiser Becker, a junior from the Titans team.
Both teams not giving up anything in the middle. And I've seen Tri-Valley this year go a lot up the middle, and I'm sure Dietrich has too with Perkins, and neither team's letting that happen, having to find different ways to beat him. Perkins in the shotgun, 2nd and 9, 23 seconds.
Coach is telling the players to go, go, go.
Perkins is going to look to throw. He's almost sacked, avoids 1 tackle. He is going to go down on the sack.
That's number 10, Mishka Rapp, with 5 sacks on the season, adding 1 more coming off the, I think the nose tackle position there. Not giving up on the play.
Dietrich's going to take a timeout. It's 38-20.
Did you know that most Idaho students don't drink alcohol or use drugs? That means approximately 9 out of 10 students and their friends choose to stay substance-free. It's the healthiest and most popular choice. Parents, check out betheparents.org for pro tips on how you can have powerful conversations with your kids and teens about the importance of not drinking or using drugs. Talking to your child about your expectations when it comes to alcohol and drug use is one of the things most associated with your student making healthy life choices. This message was brought to you by Southwest District Health and the Partnerships for Success program. Located right in Cambridge on your way to McCollin Hills Canyon, shop local at Loveland's General Store and Blake Sinclair. Everyone at Loveland's General Store and Blake Sinclair are cheering on the Tri-Valley Titans in tonight's state game.
All right, game reset here. 13 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. Tri-Valley fumbles. It's 3rd and 18 after a big wrap sack by Tri-Valley. 38-20, 3rd and 18. I wouldn't be surprised if he saw the ball go to Norman. Perkins in the shotgun. He looks that side. He's in trouble. He's going to roll to his left, avoids 1 tackle, and he's not going to get the first down. He will get out of bounds with 4 seconds to go.
And Dietrich is out of timeouts. It's a smart move in getting out of bounds there to run probably 1 more play.
So 4 seconds, 4th and 8, 2nd quarter, 1 more play, more than likely for the Blue Devils here. And again, the Dietrich Blue Devils are in the black jerseys. Black helmets look like Duke, Tri-Valley in a white and blue kind of like, and with the orange.
Like orange, no, but Kansas, honestly, from our vantage point, it looks a little like Kansas.
Alvarado's out for a field goal. So 39-yard field goal here. And it's up. It's going to be short. It was on target but short as the time expires. And why not go for the field goal with their big kicker? It's halftime as the Blue Devils lead 38-20 on IdahoSports.com.
Dear road rivals, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Nissan and Ford charge extra for maintenance. At Toyota, we take care of our drivers. Join us. Toyota. Toyota. Let's go places.
Let's talk about open enrollment for health insurance.
This year, help dreams come true with the Ideal Idaho 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits, ownership flexibility, Ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, K-12 education, and student loan repayment. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org if you would like to learn more.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
As Idahoans, we're not afraid to take risks.
All the way, all the way. Go. All the way down, all the way down.
Driving under the influence is not a risk we're willing to take. Be around to do more of what you love.
Ads like this keep popping up, but I see through the hype because those vape clouds people claim are just water vapor contain as many as 31 different chemicals, like formaldehyde, the stuff they preserve dead bodies with. And while the flavors sound all harmless, we still have no idea what these ingredients could be doing to our bodies. But I already see vaping for exactly what it is. Get the real facts at BehindTheHaze.com.
Dear freedom, here's to more miles driven, more dollars saved, and more electrified vehicles than any other brand. Yours, Toyota Hybrids. Toyota. Let's go places.
Let's talk about open enrollment for
We're Valleywide Cooperative. For 100 years, we've been your first choice for residential and commercial propane, fuels, oils, and lubricants. We service HVAC, install water heaters, propane tanks, and accessories. And yes, we'll even deliver right where you need it. Because for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valleywide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We're here for you.
Dear Triathlon, let's take on iconic trails and race straight to the top. What's the point of winning if you can't enjoy the view? Yours, Toyota SUVs. Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome back to IdahoSports.com. Idaho State football playoff semifinals 1A. Dietrich leads 38-20. We had an exciting first half action. We'll just kind of go through what happened. In the first quarter, Dietrich got off scoring first with a 16-yard pass, Perkins to Norman. Then again, Dietrich scored again. Perkins an 88-yard touchdown run. And then another Norman receiving touchdown pass, and then Tri-Valley decided to enter the scoring field in the second quarter. Just the start of the second quarter, Tri-Valley, Jace Wagner takes it 57 yards for a run, and then Tri-Valley successfully kicks an onside kick, gets it, and leads to a little flea flicker pass to DeVries. Actually catches the pass. Wagner lined up as a receiver, came back. Ingram flipped it off to him. He passed it. Touchdown, Tri-Valley. And then in the second quarter, Perkins takes another 57-yard run. Tri-Valley throws an interception. And Perkins has another run. Then Tri-Valley fumbles and leads to a Dietrich Norman pass. 2-point conversion is good. And then to the end, the half, Tri-Valley fumbles. Dietrich takes over and attempts what we've done the calculation, guys. We got the slide ruler out. We painted some spray painted some spots on the field, did the math. It was like a 49-yard field goal. We kind of felt like Dietrich might go, just take a shot at the field with 4 seconds left, but they didn't, and that's where our score is 38-20.
Yeah, competitive half so far between these two teams. Trading punches there a lot in the second quarter, and sitting here at 38-20. A difference is these extra points. Dietrich scoring 6 touchdowns to the Titans 3, but either way, we're still seeing a great shootout between Perkins and Wagner, both leading their teams. And Tri-Valley is going to receive the second half kickoff, which they are excited about to see if they can put some points on the board here and close that 3-score difference on the scoreboard right now. Dietrich really airing it out.
Yeah.
Doing some amazing things through the air.
Yeah, Connor Perkins picking up where he did last week, 9 touchdowns. He's got 6 tonight, a part of 6, right? A couple throwing, couple running. 6. I need him on my fantasy football team this week, guys. It's not going great. I need a Connor Perkins to fill the stat line. Good job. I mean, it's 38-20. There's a lot of scoring, but the defense has been phenomenal too. Both these teams are really shutting down the middle gap of the field for both of these exciting quarterbacks. The defense has been. You've got a lot of scoring, but there's been a lot of defense, and I mean, really, kind of a big thing in the game is the 2 turnovers by Tri-Valley, interception, fumble.
And Sean, to your point, Tri-Valley scores 48 a game, Dietrich 51, and again, the score 38-20 on your screens there. That just shows you that the defenses are buckling down. The problem is both teams have a Tyler Wagner and then Dietrich, obviously with Connor Perkins, and that's really the difference. Both those players have broken open for either big touchdowns or for Dietrich, Perkins has hit some great touchdowns with his arm.
Sure has, and give a little credit here to assistant coaches Shane and Ruger Jennings, coming out of the Gooding households back in the Cameron Anderson days. Both of them amazing quarterbacks at their high schools at Gooding, and going on as well to play some college ball for a short time. And both those young guys, and we're talking young, this has got to be the youngest coaching staff overall, maybe in A-man football. I think Garrett Estelle graduating in 2017, and the Jennings maybe right close around that, if not later. So these guys have put some good things together there, and the Jennings boys, I think, really coaching up Perkins to be able to relax in that pocket and fling the ball around and save himself.
Yeah, you kind of see that, the youth, right? Dietrich kind of more of a spread, throwing the ball, a little more open kind of design, where Tri-Valley is kind of that more hard edge, heavy set run formations, maybe pass it. But yeah, it got definitely a spread kind of feel for Connor Perkins. And I mean, if you have Connor Perkins, why not, right? Let him decide what's going to happen, either throw it or run it. And Dietrich's done a great job tonight.
Well, and the coaching staff, we mentioned this at the beginning during our pregame show, guys, that they've been trying to get Perkins a little more comfortable throwing that ball. I would say so far so good tonight, Coach.
For sure. Yeah, he really looks relaxed in there, and been sacked a few times because a little too comfortable, but his completions have certainly made up for that, and he's throwing some dimes tonight.
Yeah, and let's not forget, later tonight, all 3 of us will still be back here for the second semifinal of this bracket, Cary versus Garden Valley. That kickoff should be around 8:15, and it should be a good one. We've got the bracket up there for you. You've got Cary, Garden Valley, and right now, obviously, we're doing Dietrich, Tri-Valley. These are the top, 5 teams according to Max Preps. So it kind of panned out according to that arbitrary ranking that everyone loves across the state.
Oh, boy.
According to those rankings, it's gone shock.
Except for Council was 4, right? Garden Valley was 5, but that was a 22-20 game.
Yep.
Garden Valley could have easily not won. Council could have easily won. That was a close game. Really, the only close game in the second round quarterfinals of 1A football.
Yeah, and a good one with that coming down to 4th and 2 stop by the Garden Valley Wolverines.
Yeah, that's big. 8-man football. It's usually it's not the defense, right? It's a touchdown, like 2-point conversion or something. The offense usually gets all the cheers and credit, and that time defense was the name of the game. And yeah, it'll be good. We're the first. We usually go to the Flash, Joel. I usually go to you, but we're the first action tonight. So a lot of great games. Every semifinal covered by Idaho Sports tonight. The big game on Idaho Sports tonight is Lakeland versus Hillcrest. That will be our multi-camera Gem State Game Day production type atmosphere up at the Knights Stadium. I don't know if it has a name. Do you know, Joel? Did they name the stadium?
I'd have to look that up.
Because it's the first year they got the turf out there in Hillcrest. They'll be hosting Lakeland Hawks. Scott Burton, Lance Taylor on the call there, a bunch of other guys doing interviews, different camera angles. It should be a phenomenal one. But stick around here because we got second half of this semifinal, and then after that we're going to have Cary Garden Valley here at the ICCU Dome.
Yeah, and to talk a little bit more about these styles of offenses, I think in District 3 it's a lot of heavy run. And Owen Hatfield out of Council got almost 2,000 yards, real similar to Wagner, and both of them taking care of business on the ground. And Dietrich's heavy run as well with Perkins getting it done, but spreading it out and instead of the banging is kind of a little difference what we're seeing right now between Districts 3 and 4 football action.
Yeah, Wagner definitely has crossed the 2,000 mark now. After this game, he had the 55-yard run, and he was sitting at 1,970 yards. So he's broken into the 2,000 yards rushing. Just incredible for the Tri-Valley Titans.
As a junior.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, Tri-Valley, and same with Rockland last week, Tri-Valley versus Rockland. Both those teams are pretty young rosters. Tri-Valley only has 2 seniors, which to be in the semifinals of any football bracket with 2 seniors kind of seems unreal to me. It's hard to kind of imagine that. You're just led by a lot of young underclassmen. And so, these guys will be back regardless of the outcome tonight.
And that's kind of the story of the 1A classification, being on the 8-man prep cast each week with Brandon and the famous Will Heineke. You kind of see those pictures play out there, and there are youngsters all across the land in the 1A classifications that'll be coming back next year, and each team improving. So lots to look forward to
really,
in the future.
Only Connor Perkins is kind of – there's a couple other seniors. I'm thinking of 2A, though, I think. But Connor Perkins maybe one of the only seniors, really, that's in that, top player candidates in 1A.
Right. Connor Perkins, we talked about this the other night, as maybe possibilities of player of the year. Connor Perkins is in that race. Preston Wood was talked about heavily there, even though he doesn't have his stats because of the balance of the Cary offense. Jace Wagner was in that discussion, and Owen Hatfield. All tremendous leaders on their team doing a lot, if not almost 70%.
Yeah. When you're punting, you're passing, you're catching, you're doing it all. Yeah, so we've got the best players on display tonight here at the ICCU Dome in 1A football. Really, there's obviously other great players, but you've got the Player of the Year candidates here tonight, and they're on display, and they're showing why their credentials match their pass into the stadium.
Yeah, and it's always fun to see how that plays out. Generally, that Player of the Year is sometimes a state champion, usually the state champion team. And so Dietrich looking at that right now, up by 18. And we'll see how this next game plays out with between the Panthers and the Wolverines. Preston Wood looking for that position as well.
Yeah, I'm sure, Dietrich would love a rematch of Carey, right? They would like to get another shot at that after, falling. I think everyone thought that game was going to be a much closer game at the start of the year. It was one people had penciled in. You had two teams that could potentially meet in the championship, and the score kind of got out of hand a little bit there early, but Dietrich looking pretty good right now.
They've changed a lot. Perkins was trying to do almost everything in that game, and Carey had his number all night long from start to finish, and it didn't allow him to get loose till the end there. But the passing game for Perkins and the Devils has certainly added a new element here that's made them a little more deadly, and I think that's growth that takes place once you get beat and making those adjustments later on in the year.
Yeah, the pass late in the second quarter to Norman around the 20-yard line, he had it on a rope, and it just dived right in there. Super trust, and I think that's why we all kind of thought up here in the broadcast booth, 4th down and 4 seconds, why not go for something like that again and kind of try to put the nails in the coffin here early. I mean, tons of ball game to play, but if Dietrich scores before halftime, you're worried. You're worried if you're Tri-Valley. Now you're in a manageable 18 points.
Yeah, for sure. And the Titans couldn't be happier situation that they are right now, other than down by 18. But getting the ball back here soon on the kickoff.
And I got to say, Perkins, Coach, you talk about how the season you develop throughout the season. When you lose to Carey, if you're Perkins, and now in this game in that second quarter, like Sean, you mentioned that throw. That's a development throw, right? Like you've learned that throw throughout the season, and now you can take that if you win this game to the next game, whether it's Garden Valley or Carey. Obviously, they want Carey again, right? But that's a throw that maybe he can now make in that next game if they win this game.
For sure, definitely a weapon that's developed, and Dietrich has been deadly with that over the years. I've coached against them, just chucking that thing down the sideline and letting it hang up there. Not always having the biggest kids to pound the ball and the numbers to pound the ball in athleticism, but quarterback flinging it now is a new weapon that has arrived.
So we'll have Alvarado kick it off. He's been busy. He faked the kick for a 2-point conversion earlier, and he had some speed, and he's a big fella. He'll kick off here. He's also kicked some short. He's kicked some all the way to the end zone. He had on target 49-yard field goal. It was just a little short. He's got a big leg. He's been a busy player here for Dietrich as we start the third quarter of action.
And a new return man. Of course, he's not new. It's Wagner on the lone setback this time.
Second half season on the line. You're going to get the ball in your playmaker's hands, and then Wagner takes it. He's at the 15. He's going to try to get outside to the 20. He's got some speed. He'll go out of bounds around the 30, and that's exactly why they put him back there.
Good clean catch. Great return.
And really the first just kind of normal kickoff where it just kind of went where someone could field it, take it, and Tri-Valley will take over on the 29, first down.
Yeah, we could stay seated for that one.
Nothing exciting. Routine, as they would say. You have the feeling Tri-Valley, this is a big drive for them coming out of halftime, what adjustments they can make, and you feel like they need to score on this drive. The handoff, left side, up the middle, 4 or 5 yards.
And Wyatt Snedden collapsing in on that tackle there off the wing reverse trap kind of look coming toward us off to the left side of the line.
And that time it was Cash Pearson on the run. One of the two seniors on Tri-Valley. Tri-Valley's 2nd and 7 on the 32, 11-21. Wagner's going to hand off again to that left side up the middle. This time it's 25. Trying to rip it away is Dietrich. Finally the whistle blows. It's George on the carry there.
And Snedden once again coming in there thinking that's my ball, and a little tug of war there for a bit.
Yeah, it didn't really go for the tackle. Definitely grabbed the ball and kind of wrestled him to the ground while trying to get that ball loose. Dietrich, no turnovers. Tri-Valley has 2, an interception and fumble. 3rd and a long 1 here. Wagner in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. He's going to look to run up the middle. It's stuffed. He'll get outside the left side, got a bounce. He'll get the first down. Just enough there.
Kept that play alive, bouncing a little bit there to the outside. A great jump cut as Torgerson closed on the sideline to make sure he didn't get any more.
So 1st and 10 on the 43, Tri-Valley. On the 43-yard line here. First down. 10:29 to go in the 3rd quarter. A trip to that state championship game on the line. Wagner in the shotgun, low snap. He's going to pass it out to the left side and tackled immediately on the catch is Sutton.
And it looked to me on that play, guys, like the screen went the wrong way. The lineman pulling off to the right side there, and the receiver going to the left with no help.
Yeah, there was no one to block for Sutton, and that's going to be a big loss, or 4-yard loss. So 2nd and 16 on the 37.
And Angel Alvarado took advantage of the missed block, of the misdirectional blocks there. And our kicker, our favorite kicker, met that screen with no problem.
Wagner in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers to the left side. No one in the backfield. He's going to look, and he's going to run it himself as Wagner. He's got a little room, stiff arm, but brought down, not much, trying to break out to the right side. Great open field tackling by the Blue Devils. And guess who made the tackle, guys?
Quarterback on quarterback.
Connor Perkins. It's a matchup coming in this week. You were excited to see Perkins versus Wagner, and it's been everything you'd want it to be.
For sure, great open field tackle.
So big 3rd down here, 3rd and 13 on the 40. Time clicking away here, 9:07 to go. Big 3rd down. Wagner alone in the backfield, 2 wide receivers each side stacked. He's going to look to pass. He looks right. He's flushed out in trouble around the 30. He's going to try to break it out and be pulled out of bounds.
That's 32 from the Blue Devils chasing him down. Angel Alvarado, he called there.
Alvarado
busy this
series, on the series on that right side for him, left side for the offense. So more loss there. 4th and 18 on the 35. Titans going backwards at this point. They'll set up in a punt formation. And Wagner's going to get it, that block. Did it hit off a player? It just went straight up. It's going to bounce just past the 40 a little bit. Did it bounce off a player?
I was looking at Perkins back here.
It looked like it. I don't know if it hit off the back of a player and the punt went straight up. So not a great punt. Dietrich will take over field position here on the 39-yard line.
And, you know, bad news for Tri-Valley is Dietrich has protected the football really well, so it's going to be hard for Tri-Valley to stay in this game if they can't get a turnover or get a turnover on downs against Dietrich now here on defense.
Yeah, 3.5-minute drive for the Titans there, coming up with just a punt.
Perkins, pass, left side, it's caught, and breaks the tackle at the 50. He's going 30, 10, touchdown, Dietrich, big tackle break.
Wagner coming all the way across the field from the safety position, trying to make that tackle, reaching for the shoestrings and just misses.
And that's Chase Norman again. He was wrapped up and broke free for another big Dietrich touchdown.
Yeah, 61-yarder, and that tackle is missed, breaks it, and he is gone for 61 yards. Just a great break tackle and finish there from Dietrich.
Dietrich's just had a lot of these one play, right? Just one kind of big play shots, and man, they're capitalizing. 44-20, 8:23 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, what's their shortest touchdown?
Wow,
is it anything less than 30, 40?
The 16-yard pass was the first one. They got the Tri-Valley punted really poorly. Dietrich moved it up, and it was a 16-yard pass to Norman. I think 16 yards was the shortest. Then you have much bigger ones.
Lots of big plays in this game.
Joe?
Are you in the market for a beautiful new home or outhouse? If so, Middle Valley Construction is your answer. Give Jason a call today at 208-277-8084. And everyone here at Middle Valley Construction are huge supporters of the Tri-Valley Titans. Good luck, boys. For over 18 years, the folks in and around Cambridge have trusted John Crocco and his crew at Upper Country Electric for all types of electrical services. They specialize in new construction and remodels for residential and commercial buildings, and estimates are always free. They even sell, install, and service generators. Call Upper Country Electric first at 208-257-3883. The City of Cambridge Eastern Gateway to beautiful Hells Canyon Recreation Area is proud to sponsor the Tri-Valley Titans football team. Cambridge invites everyone to come for a visit where you will find the people are friendly and welcoming, and recreational opportunities abound. With the Weezer River Trail running through town for bicycling, hiking, and horseback riding, nearby excellent hunting and fishing and whitewater rafting opportunities make Cambridge the hub for all your outdoor fun.
45-20 is your score here at the start of the third quarter, 8:23. Another huge pass to Norman from Perkins, 60-yard run. Most of the yardage off the run. The kick is off, a little pooch kick, and it's going to go out of bounds. We'll have a flag.
Goes out at the 35. Probably be placed on the 35.
So Tri-Valley will take over with a little better field position. They started the second half here. But Dietrich, for as big as their offense has been, that really started with defense. The defense really kind of buttoned down the hatches there, and Alvarado had some big tackles, and they were able to get the ball back and hit that one play, one pass. Perkins to Norman. Norman breaks a huge tackle around the 35-yard line and ran it in.
Yeah, a lot of quick strikes for the Devils.
Titans will take over on the 40, 1st and 10. Wagner in the shotgun. He's in trouble. He's going to go down. Sack.
And a couple of good-sized Devils there, number 32 and 22. Alaba and Alvarado and company. Not letting that pass get off there, both having a piece of the sack.
And now Tri-Valley kind of has to pass the ball more, and that really hasn't been their MO for the season, right? So now Dietrich's forced them into something they, don't normally do. Wagner under center, he's going to hand it off and just punished at the line of scrimmage. As I believe.
Yeah, definitely backed up there.
George for Tri-Valley. Multiple Blue Devils in with their pickaxes.
It seems to me that Dietrich has gotten stronger, Coach, as the game has gone on. That line is getting through to the backfield almost every play now.
Gaining a lot of confidence, that's for sure, and not afraid to blitz, but also figuring out their opponents, ripping and swimming, and getting through the line to find the ball carrier, knowing that their strength is the run game.
3rd and 17 on the 33, 7:06 to go in the third quarter. Wagner in the shotgun, in trouble again. He's going to roll and spin move, but still not going to be enough even to get back to the line of scrimmage. Still on his feet, though. Finally, they blow the play dead. Close to a face mask there, too. But nowhere to go.
Wagner refusing to go down there, met by several Devils, stringing it out. Not much of a gain on that play. Wagner has thrown 77 passes on the year for a 46% completion ratio. Only thrown his second interception of the season today. But having trouble right now getting the ball off of the Dietrich pressure is coming hard.
And on that last play, Dietrich only rushed 3, and one guy was even double teamed, Coach, but he was still able to get through on that left side.
Yeah, a lot of effort.
4th and 15. Tri-Valley changing up the play here. And they're going to go for it on 4th down. Wagner's going to air it out. He's got a receiver. It's just overthrown, and Dietrich's going to take over. Have the receiver just, it's almost a case you just needed a 1st down.
Yeah, that was quite a long ball for a team that doesn't throw a whole bunch there, and really not too much of a chance to snag that as the 2 Dietrich defenders were pretty close by, and the ball was sailing a little bit too much.
Yeah, which is too bad because it was a well-thrown ball, just too hard, but a good spiral, good tight throw. One of the better throws, honestly, we've seen tonight. It didn't hang up in the air too long, but yeah, too strong, and really no chance for his receiver.
So 1st and 10, Blue Devils on the 35, great field position, 5:58 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's going to be a handoff right side, and Tri-Valley is going to snuff it out for a loss.
Those big DNs of Tri-Valley, DeVries and Mora coming in to take care of business on the kind of the east-west kind of run there.
Yeah, Mora started the tackle and DeVries finished it.
6-yard loss on the play, so it's 2nd and 16. Tri-Valley's defense really needs to stop here. Shift the momentum.
It's limiting these big plays that's really hurt them. I mean, like
Yeah.
we've talked about, the inside stuffs are there. It's just those big plays.
Perkins in the shotgun, man in motion. Perkins going to throw it to the left side. He's got a wide open receiver on the 30, 20, out of bounds around the 15-yard line.
And what you couldn't see in that play is Torgerson also split out there, kind of set a great screen and rubbed off the defender there for another additional 20 yards on that play. Otherwise, Snedden is probably met by a defender on the outside. But if you weigh 200 pounds, 210, you're probably going to be a pretty good screener.
Yeah, and it wasn't complicated. It was just nice, smooth, good pass. But all night, Dietrich's been able to get 20 yards after that catch, or 50. They've gotten big chunks after the catch. They get the receivers in motion and running and catches on the fly, and that's good passing from Perkins.
It was.
1st and 10 on the 15, 5:01 to go in the 3rd quarter. Perkins is going to hit it out in the flat left side, makes a man miss a tackle, and it's going to be another touchdown. Dietrich, 15-yard pass in the flat.
Yeah, it's number 19, Isaac Ward, getting in on the action, catching that ball and seeing the end zone, hitting the gas, the turbo on that one, man. He wanted that.
And again, just, a missed tackle leads to a big Dietrich play. The yards after missed tackles or contact are adding up now against Tri-Valley.
Yeah, and dude, on that play, Isaac Ward breaks 2 tackles. That second one, he lowered his helmet, Coach, and bowled right into that end zone. Nice play from Ward.
Yeah, definitely wanted that. And Dietrich currently is at their season average at 51.
Alvarado out to kick the extra point, and it's going to be blocked. Nice job by Tri-Valley to block the extra point, bringing the score to 51-20.
And both teams all season long allowing just a 16-point average. So we're about at that right now in this game. Tri-Valley hoping to turn things around here and get a few scores on the board. They haven't scored yet this half.
No.
Dilly Dental, guys, has been providing you with the personalized quality dental care that you deserve since 2013. When you visit Dr. Dilly at Dilly Dental Office, your smile is our top priority. They offer implants, crowns, bridges, in-office bleaching, and even Botox. Dilly Dental can meet the needs of your entire family at either their Weiser or Cambridge office. Dilly Dental is a proud supporter of Tri-Valley Athletics.
And a little update from the great Will Heineke, who is splitting our game, watching Logos and Kendrick as well.
He's not watching us full time?
He's not totally committed yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Noted.
Logos up 14-6 mid-first quarter over Kendrick. Logos 14, Kendrick 6.
Wow.
So another good one up there, the two ways. Kendrick trying to rebound from a loss earlier in the season, a 30-18 loss to Logos. Should be fun to listen to that one or watch that one the rest of the night, but we'll pay attention to this one.
Yeah, and Butte County already punched their ticket last night into that championship game over Hagerman. So I'm sure Butte County is watching that game closely as well. Alvarado to kick off this time. Big kick into the end zone saying, sorry, Chase. We're not gonna let you run this one back.
Yeah, or
I'm done. I have to tackle you in just a minute, right? Because I'm going to be on the defensive line. I'm going to have to do. You know what? Give me a break.
Well, and a lot of times, and fans sometimes forget this, but special teams, they strategically will kick it to allow a kickoff return, right, Coach? To try to pin them a little bit deeper. But that time, yeah, we're not doing this again. We're kicking out of bounds or
none of that.
Through the end zone.
These players seldom come off the field in 8-man football.
1st and 10 on the 20. Run up the middle for Tri-Valley. It's Eli Norman on the carry this time. Tri-Valley using a lot of different people now, trying to find something that works. You know, you have Gage George, Moya Ingram, Eli Noah, also Cash Pearson gets some carries, just looking for something to break free. But it was a 5-yard gain there. 2nd and 5 on the 25, 4:26 to go in the third quarter.
Number 52, guys, Waco Buckway from the Devils in on that tackle. We haven't called his name out to getting some minutes here.
And this time up the middle, it's a big run for a first down Tri-Valley, and that's Noah Eli. And Tri-Valley going with the hot hand.
And those plays up the middle, Coach, have been there for them almost all night. As if they can get that first hole, they're going to break free to that 2nd, 3rd level.
Yeah, they've definitely taken advantage of their size and their determination to block to the 2nd level there. And Connor Perkins making the saving tackle.
1st and 10 on the 43. Another run up the middle for Tri-Valley.
The problem with running it up running in general, right, is the clock continues to run.
Yep.
And there's just no time, right, when you're down 51-20.
That's Mendoza, Devin Mendoza for Tri-Valley on that run. 4-yard gain. And Tri-Valley getting positive yards, but as they do, the time, like Joel said, is clicking away. 3:23, 2nd and 6 on the 47. Handoff. Right side this time. Mendoza, again, getting positive yards.
Yeah, and sometimes that's to just give yourself a little bit of confidence. You need to move the ball. Punting gets old. 4-and-outs get old. You've got to save face here and do what you do best. And it's not passing from this team. It's the run game, and they're proving it right here on this drive right now so far.
3rd and 2, up the middle again. It's going to be enough for a first down. This time it's Eli Noah. And I was going to say, you know, Tri-Valley wants to keep Connor Perkins off the field, but unfortunately he's on the field on both sides of the ball. But, you know, keep him off the field offensively at this point.
Yeah, the only time he was off the field this season was the first 2 quarters in the first game against Rockland. After that, he's been in maybe the whole time. I don't even know who the backup quarterback is from the Devil team.
And off right side this time. It's Gage George. Tri-Valley getting back to what got him here right now, right? Running the ball, hard nose up the middle. And it's working, but it might be a little too late.
Well, and to Coach's point, yeah, the 4-and-outs, the punts get old. And yeah, you can try to score quickly, but that's not their MO, right? Their MO is running the ball and keeping possession. So better to do this and maybe not score as quickly than giving Dietrich the ball back.
Right.
Wagner the pitch back, and he's got room. and brought down by the 25. That time it's Mendoza on the run. Nice pitch back. Nice play there. A little something different. It was basically running up the middle. They did a pitch back down the left side and got a first down. Titans.
Yeah, after so many times up the middle, it's time for a little wrinkle, and they picked up some better yards on that one. Chase Norman on the tackle, and some good sportsmanship being shown between both teams here, helping each other up throughout the game.
Really a clean game.
That, yeah.
You know, there's a big fight. You know, you talk about jabbing and punching uppercuts. Mike Tyson, Jake Paul tonight.
Let's go, Mike.
Yeah, right. I think everyone's cheering for Mike Tyson tonight, right?
Knock that punk out.
Yeah.
At least everyone who's 30 or older is cheering for Mike Tyson.
That's right.
Yeah, we had at school today. It was just a work day because the trimester ended and all the teachers were talking about it, and most of the teachers are older, right? Everyone's Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 9 as 50 seconds left in the third quarter here. Tri-Valley on the move. Another handoff up the middle, left side, enough for a first down. And that's Eli Noah. And Eli Noah wasn't called a lot in the first half, but right now he's running very well downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes those guys haven't got the ball much or ticked off. They're just ticked off. They're tired of this. Give me the ball, give me a chance, and he's performing well right now.
So 1st and 10 from the 18, 36 seconds. It's going to be another handoff, and it's going to get some yards with times. It's Devin Mendoza again. And time to continue to roll, 20 seconds of the third quarter, 2nd and 8 on the 16. Tri-Valley looking to get one in here.
You know, a lot of these tackles that are getting made are man tackles. They are wrapping them up, almost picking them up, and taking them to the ground. Both teams really physical and strong.
1 second, they're going to get the play off before it's the fourth quarter. It's Noah up the middle. He's going to be short of the first down, and that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. Dietrich 51, Tri-Valley 20.
Did you know that most Idaho students don't drink alcohol or use drugs? That means approximately 9 out of 10 students and their friends choose to stay substance-free. It's the healthiest and most popular choice. Parents, check out betheparents.org for pro tips on how you can have powerful conversations with your kids and teens about the importance of not drinking or using drugs. Talking to your child about your expectations when it comes to alcohol and drug use is one of the things most associated with your student making healthy life choices. This message was brought to you by Southwest District Health and the Partnerships for Success program. Located right in Cambridge on your way to McCall and Hells Canyon, shop local at Loveland's General Store and Blake Sinclair. Everyone at Loveland's General Store and Blake Sinclair are cheering on the Tri-Valley Titans in tonight's state game. Are you in the market for a beautiful new home or outhouse? If so, Middle Valley Construction is your answer. Give Jason a call today at 208-277-8084. And everyone here at Middle Valley Construction are huge supporters of the Tri-Valley Titans. Good luck, boys.
Welcome back to IdahoSports.com. Playoff coverage. Every game's covered tonight. Go IdahoSports.com. Click GameStreams. Pick a semifinal. Hopefully, you got here early, got our game, and you got a bunch of games to pick on tonight. Lots of action. 3rd and 3 for the Titans, though, on the 11-yard line. They're going to hand it to Noah. Noah close to the touchdown. He's going to be tackled, but it's going to be 1st and goal now for the Titans. I wanted to say Vikings. I don't know why, but Titans.
Yeah, both safeties closing in on that to save the touchdown.
And after an all Dietrich scoring third quarter, Tri-Valley knock on the door to start the fourth quarter like they did in the second quarter. Run up the middle is going to be stuffed this time. Noah goes nowhere.
Big collision, I believe, by Torgerson. Taking on the whole running back there and not giving him a single inch on that play.
Tri-Valley looking to score here, down 51-20. Pretty much everyone on this Tri-Valley team comes back next year. dangerous. Fakes a handoff. Wagner's going to take himself down the right side, and he fumbles. Helmet hit, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. Nice job by Dietrich, defender, to get his helmet there on the football.
Yeah, might have been Perkins there coming up and sticking his hat right on that leather. Fortunate for Tri-Valley, that ball goes out of bounds. Otherwise, there were 3 Devils there waiting to retrieve that thing.
So it's 3rd and 8. It's going to back it up here. 3rd and 8. 3rd and goal. 10:55. Tri-Valley, heavy run formation again. 2 running backs. They're going to look to pass, waiting for the play to develop, but Wagner's in trouble. And he's going to dance, he's going to move, he's going to throw. He's got a receiver, touchdown. Tri-Valley. Wagner danced his way into a pass. 8-yard throw.
That's number 24, Ingram, catching that ball. Wagner having 6 or 7 seconds to run around there, and everybody kind of losing track of who's where in the end zone, and throwing that to the deep corner for an easy catch.
Yeah, he kind of, Wagner went kind of right, then he went backwards, then went left and threw across the field. Find that open receiver, Ingram, for an 8-yard pass. Bring the score 51-26, 10:41. I'm sure Tri-Valley's going to go for 2. Don't.
You know, that was a great drive for the Titans there. 10, 12 plays or so. What they do, they still do it here in the semifinal game, and that extra point is good.
Noah.
Noah running that in. So good call by the coaching staff to go back to the basics. The Titan offense, baby.
Yeah, you know, you're not going to win running the ball and, you know, end of the 3rd, beginning of the 4th quarter, but maybe at this point, Coach, you mentioned this, you win the next 5 minutes, you win the next quarter, and you're not going to do that, unfortunately, if you're Tri-Valley throwing the ball and turning the ball over. But, yeah, they marched all almost run plays except for that last touchdown, as Sean said, danced around to get that guy open, and then the 2-point conversion on the run. I like the coach's call to go back to what works, and they scored on it.
Yeah, it was a great drive, the best Titans drive of the night, really. It started off at the 20. Joel?
For over 18 years, the folks in and around Cambridge have trusted John Crocco and his crew at Upper Country Electric for all types of electrical services. They specialize in new construction and remodels for residential and commercial buildings, and estimates are always free. They even sell, install, and service generators. Call Upper Country Electric first at 208-257-3883.
All right, welcome back. Tri-Valley capitalizes on a drive that started in the 3rd quarter, went into the 4th quarter, and 10:44, they punch it in for a pass touchdown, 2-point conversion good, bringing our score to 51-28. Barton to kick off for Tri-Valley. It's going to be a short little one around the 45. Dietrich smartly just catches it, hits the ground, and says, we'll take the field position.
Sean, I got some scores for you.
Okay.
Lakeland is leading Hillcrest 14-0. I don't know the quarter, but they're leading Hillcrest 14-0, and that's at Westmark Stadium.
Okay.
That's Hillcrest's name is Westmark Stadium.
Okay, I knew it was something. I couldn't remember. Thank you.
Rocky and Rigby are tied at 7 with about 6 minutes remaining in the 1st quarter, and that's all I got.
All right. And you said Lakeland was ahead 14.
Lakeland was ahead 14,
okay.
Yep.
And guys, I'm going to tap out after this play. Headed to the Carey locker room. Was invited last night by Coach John Saili.
Don't be nervous.
To give the pump-up speech to the Panthers. Kind of excited to be able to do that.
Perkins dancing here, and he's going to dance all the way home for a touchdown from the 43-yard line all the way to the house. Connor Perkins, if you blink, he scores a touchdown. 77-yard touchdown run.
Padding the stats.
Perkins has been a part
Amazing
of every touchdown tonight, folks. He is the deal that is real.
And that was a great, he pulled that ball at the mesh point. He had the option to hand it off or run it himself, and he pulls it just in time and takes off onto to the near side. Great run from Perkins. Great decision to pull at the last minute.
A little delayed handoff. They bit just enough. Tri-Valley did. And Perkins in space is dangerous. Dietrich's going to go for 2 here. Perkins tries to pitches it, fumbles it, and Tri-Valley picks it up. So nice job by Tri-Valley's defense not going away coldly into the night. Is it if it's snowing out there? I don't know. It could be. It wasn't snowing when we got here, but it was predicted to be snowing.
Yeah.
Me and Joel have been told not to talk about the weather very much, but I'm going to bring it up.
Well, I know the Cary boys are spending the night, I guess. So
that's
why
good.
not, I guess. Yeah.
Definitely.
Anyway, congratulations to both teams here. A well-played ball game here. The Blue Devils proven to be quite a handful in Connor Perkins doing a lot for this team. Congratulations to the Titans on getting to this semifinal game. Great accomplishment, and you will build from this experience next year. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you next game.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep, good luck. All right. With 10:31 to go, Blue Devils lead 57-28. Now it's just me and Joel for the final 10:31 of this action. So thanks so much to Coach Lane Kirkland for joining us, but he'll be back for the next game. Cary Garden Valley, the second semifinal, will be coming up shortly after this game, but we still have 10:31 here to go. Tri-Valley had a great drive for a touchdown and then a one-play Connor Perkins touchdown. If you blink, he's in the end zone. Alvarado to kick off here.
And again, all those Connor Perkins touchdowns, it all starts with the offensive line. We have a pooch kick here.
And Tri-Valley backs up. So Tri-Valley had moved everyone up, right, to watch out for the onside kick. So it kind of leaves the open middle part of the field open, which is interesting in 8-man football, right? Because you don't have as many people. So, you know, that's why the kicking, you can do a little more with the kicking.
Tonight, I think Perkins, after this game, he, you know, we got a couple of nice restaurants here in town, Sean. I think Perkins owes his offensive line a burger and a shake.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, yeah,
maybe some tacos.
Yeah, tacos. They blocked great. Tri-Valley take over here. Wagner's going to pitch it out and snuffed out fumble, and Dietrich's going to recover the fumble. The pitch was very late by Wagner, and yeah, Dietrich's going to take over. Tri-Valley's third turnover of the game, and really a major difference not being able to score and those turnovers. Dietrich's going to take over with great field position on the 28-yard line.
Yeah, Wagner tried to stutter step, but he waited too long to make that pitch, and he should have just kept it and tried to run himself. He wouldn't have lost as many yards, and they wouldn't have lost the ball, but he makes that pitch too late, and Dietrich's defense is just too good. Snuffs it out, and punches the ball out.
And I have to go back, you know, what Coach Kirkland said with Tri-Valley, keep going with what was working.
Up
those
the middle.
rolls. Yeah, you were running the ball, and you tried something totally different, and Dietrich snuffed it out, and they're going to get the ball back. Perkins in the shotgun. 10:22 to go in this ball game. Perkins is going to look, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield. Great play by the Titans. Connor Perkins has not been tackled or sacked very often this whole game.
Yeah, they brought pressure there. You know, an 8-man, when you bring 3, that's pretty normal, maybe 4, but they brought 5 that time, right through the middle, and big sack for Tri-Valley.
So it's 2nd and 19 on the 37. Nice job by the Titans defense. Blue Devils gonna let the clock run now, not in a huge hurry, being up 57-28. Perkins in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers, left side, 1 on the right. Perkins gonna hit the quick slant in the middle. It's caught, it's gonna get it back to the line of scrimmage. And good tackling. Chase Norman in on the catch there. Pretty much going to get him almost back to the line of scrimmage. It's still going to bring up a 3rd and 12. 9-13 and ticking here. And, you know, Norman's kind of like Randy Moss back there. Like, you just know if you throw it to Norman, he's going to catch it. So 8:55, 3rd and 12. Dietrich letting that clock run. Connor Perkins in the shotgun. Down, and it's Norman for a 30-yard pass. Norman, touchdown Norman, Stormin' Norman. I can't think of a good name, Joel.
I love Stormin' Norman. You know, Jack Popino, the freshman, was there the whole time. He was tracking that ball well, but he was looking over his wrong shoulder as that ball hit Stormin' Norman. And so Popino was there, but a bit of a fresh mistake. He'll be there next time, Sean, next year.
I thought the ball was initially a little short, thrown a little short, and was going to have a chance, but Norman and Perkins, they're on a different wavelength. Dietrich's going to go for it. Short pass, and two-point conversion is good. Brody Jorgensen on the pass there makes the two-point conversion good. And Dietrich ahead 65-28 with 8:33 to go.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, Sean, but that pass to Torgerson looked like almost like a tight end play. Saw that same play watching BYU Utah last Saturday. Brent Keithy, the great tight end for Utah, he kicked outside, passed him, makes one guy miss outside, cuts inside, touchdown. When you have a big target and someone who's hard to tackle, that's a solid play there on that kind of two-point conversion goal line offensive play.
Yeah, and Brody Torgensen is big.
Right.
6'1", 210, senior. He's listed as a tight end. That's kind of how he lined up right there. But he's been in on almost every tackle tonight, too. Great game for him.
The city of Cambridge, Eastern Gateway to beautiful Hells Canyon Recreation Area, is proud to sponsor the Tri-Valley Titans football team. Cambridge invites everyone to come for a visit where you will find the people are friendly and welcoming and recreational opportunities abound. With the Weezer River Trail running through town for bicycling, hiking, and horseback riding, nearby excellent hunting and fishing and whitewater rafting opportunities make Cambridge the hub for all your outdoor fun.
Fourth quarter action here at IdahoSports.com. Semifinals of your 1A state tournament as Blue Devils up 65-28. Coach Kirkland has left. Onside kick, and it's going to be dropped and fumbled, and Dietrich's going to get it, if you can believe it. Blake Burton, who's the kicker for Tri-Valley, couldn't hold on to it. And onside kick, and it's going to go back to Dietrich.
Right, jump on the ball as we have a timeout for Tri-Valley. But again, this Tri-Valley team, they're young, Sean. They only have a few seniors. Yeah, two. They're going to be back, no question. Let's recognize one more sponsor, Sean, Dilly Dental. Dilly Dental has been providing you with the personalized quality dental care that you deserve since 2013. When you visit Dr. Dilly at Dilly Dental Office, your smile is our top priority. They offer implants, crowns, bridges, in-office bleaching, and even Botox. Dilly Dental can meet the needs of your entire family at either their Weezer or Cambridge office. Dilly Dental is a proud supporter of Tri-Valley Athletics.
Yeah, IdahoSports.com. Like I was saying before, Dietrich recovered an onside kick. Anytime I can try to say something, Dietrich scores a touchdown. But, Coach Lane Kirkland, a Cary guy, right? He was asked to give the pregame speech to Cary as they take on Garden Valley. So we're glad to have him. He made us look smart tonight, I feel like. When it comes to 8-man football, we had the best possible color guy tonight. Dietrich's going to pitch it out here. 8:28 to go in the game. There's going to be a flag. Probably a late hit.
Number 22, Wyatt Mora, he got off his block nicely. He was able to set that edge. But, they may get him hitting out of bounds. But he did a good job tracking for sure.
It was a loss probably of 2, but personal foul on Tri-Valley is going to bring that ball up. And so that's the 15-yard variety. So Dietrich will move all the way up to the 35-yard line. First and 10, 8:26 to go in the game. And again, the winner of this game, which, I mean, it's probably going to be Dietrich, is going to face the winner of the game we have on next here on IdahoSports.com, Cary versus Garden Valley. Perkins in the drop back. He throws it, and maybe the only pass, not perfectly on target tonight, a little behind. And on that reception was Crew Weber. He's only a sophomore. So it'll bring up 2nd and 10 on the 35. For the Blue Devils, as they're letting the clock roll here. Well, I mean, the clock stop on the pass, but they're Blue Devils are in no hurry for anything. Okay, Perkins in the shotgun, 2 receivers, 1 in motion. It's going to be a handoff. You haven't seen this much, and he's got room. And if he breaks his tackle, 10-5, touchdown, Blue Devils. 35. And that's Eli Weber. That's the first time Dietrich has scored, and it hasn't been Perkins or Norman.
Yeah, Eli Weber, the senior running back. He's played some outside linebacker a lot. Usually he's blocking in that backfield, or he's the lead blocker for Perkins as Perkins takes off. But that time they gave Eli Weber the ball. He came near side, rattled off a 34, 35-yard touchdown run. Nice run by Weber.
Barring the 2-point conversion here, it's 71-28. Perkins is going to pass the screen and snuffed out beautifully by Tri-Valley. And if Tri-Valley has anything to hang their hand on, they've been so efficient and so good on the 2-point or 1-point conversions tonight. They've really stopped most of them.
And that's one thing where Dietrich wants to be careful as they're going to win this game. Whoever they play next, they have to be solid on those 2-point conversions. Tri-Valley has done a really good job stuffing those out. If Dietrich wants to win next week, they got to hit their 2-point conversions, Sean.
Yeah, Dietrich needs about 30 yards, really. If they have 30 yards, they make a touchdown. But when they get those short yardage, it's been a little tougher.
Ryan Robertson and the entire crew at Robertson Farms wants to wish the Dietrich football team good luck in tonight's game. Go get them, Blue Devils, from everyone at Robertson Farms. Shaw Land and Livestock has been family owned and operated since 1971. Owner Hubert Shaw and the rest of the gang at Shaw L&L and Mercantile proudly supports Dietrich High School athletics. They'd like to wish the Dietrich football team good luck today. Extreme Excavation in Shoshone offers all kinds of services for public works and private construction needs. From demolition and grading to underground utilities and complex septic systems, Extreme Excavation has a trusted reputation for meeting and completing tough and unique projects. They offer free estimates within a 100-mile radius. Get yours by calling 208-544-ROCK. That's 208-544-ROCK, or go to extremeexcavationinc.com.
Alvarado to kick off here, 8:14 to go in the ball game. Alvarado, a couple onside kicks successful tonight. He's just going to do a normal kickoff. Wagner's going to take it, and he's going to get to the 30, and that's where he'll be brought down. Wagner on that return.
Another update, Sean. Lakeland Hillcrest 14-6 as of about 6 minutes ago. Rocky and Rigby appear to still be tied, 7-7.
A lot of good games happening right now, all across the state. And guess what, Joel? Idaho Sports has got you covered.
Yeah, we do.
You got all of them. That Hillcrest Lakeland one is video. It's all the cameras, all the action. Wagner hands off. And that is Noah. And Noah's going to get close to a first down.
We're running it right up the middle. They've done such a good job making that first block, opening up that first hole. And their running backs are so good, Sean, at finding little holes to just punch.
So that's going to take Tri-Valley back after a near first down. Handoff, Noah, let's go 5 yards, up the middle, left side. 7:07 to go in the game.
Yeah, and this is the right call, I think, by Tri-Valley to continue running that ball. Don't give Dietrich any more chances to score. You run the ball, you may not score, but you keep moving the ball down the field, just like they did earlier in the fourth, later in the third.
3rd and 4, Wagner's going to break free. He's going to get the first down and more. Last man to get him is Perkins, all the way past the 40 or the 35-yard line.
And he went out of bounds, stopped the clock.
Yeah, Wagner, just a phenomenal player. This game didn't go, the way he probably wanted it to, but he'll be back as a senior to lead this team next year. And watch out, Tri-Valley brings back pretty much everyone.
Cannot wait to watch Tri-Valley next year. This is, this game got out of hand in the third and in this fourth quarter, but man, Tri-Valley is gonna be so fun next year.
1st and 10, bad snap. Wagner is going to have to drop on it around the 50-yard line, and disastrous there.
Number 3, Chase Wagner falls on the football back at the 48-yard line.
So it's going to be 2nd and 24, 14-yard loss there. 6 left to go in the game. Tri-Valley. Wagner in the shotgun. He's going to hand off Noah. Noah's going to break a few tackles, go up the middle, and that play has probably been the most successful. Eli Noah. He's number 11. He's an 11th grader. He'll be back next year as well. So 3rd and 18 after that bad snap for the Titans. 5:20 to go here, time ticking away. And it'll be Dietrich moving on here to play the winner of our next game, so don't leave. We've got Cary Garden Valley next. Wagner's going to air it out. He's got a receiver and intercepted. Norman.
Wow, Sean. What an interception from Chase Norman. I think he went up one-handed, pulled that ball in, and secured it with 2 as the throw went down that far left, the left hash, the far side. And Chase Norman showed why he's caught so many touchdown passes tonight.
Yeah, that was an incredible catch by Norman for the interception. So Dietrich's going to take over here. And turnovers have really been the difference. I mean, a big difference in the score. A bunch of turnovers by Tri-Valley. Perkins in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off up the middle, left side for a couple of yards. And that's Weber. Weber, who had a 35-yard touchdown at the 8:14 mark.
Last year, Dietrich lost to Kendrick by a score of 90-0, Sean, in the quarterfinals. This year, a little different.
Different. Kendrick isn't in this classification.
Right.
Back to pass is Perkins. He's got a wide open receiver, the 50, 40, and he'll be tackled. And that's Eric Chavez. First time we've called his name for a big gain there for Dietrich. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. And Dietrich continuing with the big plays.
Yeah, and man, that throw was just right on the money, and he was off, but great pursuit from number 20, Jack Papineau, to finish that tackle.
Dietrich, Connor, Perkins under center, handoff. It's going to be tackled in the backfield.
And Sean, mentioning things are a little bit different than last year. Obviously, last year was 1A D2. Dietrich lost in the quarterfinals to Kendrick, Tri-Valley also lost to Rockland in the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
So both teams now will lose to Dietrich tonight, but both teams improving and should do the same next year as well. So awesome job to continue to improve year after year.
Both young coaches, too, getting their teams to the semifinals.
Right.
Dietrich's last. Oh, and that's going to be a fumble. Picked it up. They're going to call it a pass. Tri-Valley's going to return it. He's at the 20, 10, and he's going to go out of bounds. And guess who is on the fumble recovery? Jace Wagner.
Great pursuit by Jace Wagner. Way to play through the whistle. The whistle wasn't blown. The play wasn't dead. That was a backwards pass, John. And therefore, the ball is live. The ball was dropped.
Kind of a good pause, and Wagner, of course, picked it up. Run, Noah, up the middle. It's 1st and 10 on. That game could definitely come down to who has the ball last. 2nd and 1, or 2nd on the 1 for Tri-Valley. A little delayed, some misdirection, and they're going to try to push Wagner in, and I don't think he got it. They're going to say short. Some of the fans are yelling, oh, touchdown. Touchdown, Tri-Valley. A 1-yard run for Wagner. So the turnover leads to a Tri-Valley touchdown, bringing the score 71-34 with 2:07 to go in the game. The game pretty much, I'm going to say, wrapped up here, but you never know with 2:07. Tri-Valley will line up to go for 2. And Wagner in the shotgun. He's going to pass down the middle, bop down. I think that's Norman with the hands in there. And Norman's hands have been everywhere tonight on IdahoSports.com.
For top quality gear for your horses or ranch, head to Dill Saddlery and Tack Shop in Dietrich. Whether you need saddles, tack, or custom leather work, owner Dixie Dill has you covered with unbeatable service and top-notch products. Stop by Dill Saddlery today or call 208-54. And whether you're looking to expand your herd or purchase top-notch breeding stock, Stargate Ranch in Dietrich is the most trusted breeder of premium cattle in the region. Stargate Cattle, Gray Weber, and the entire Weber family want to tell the Blue Devils they are proud to support them and all the student athletes at Dietrich High School.
Welcome back here. Tri-Valley with the score off the Dietrich fumble.
I like that Tri-Valley was able to, potentially finish this game on a high note, Sean.
The ball's going to take a nice bounce. It's going to be picked up. And Dietrich's going to run to the right side, trying to make a move. There's going to be a flag, go out of bounds at the 20. There might be another flag for a late hit. Yep, here it comes. And there's laundry on the field. 2 minutes left to go. And we'll see what this comes up with. I think there's going to be some sort of holding and then a personal foul. So,
yeah, that hit was totally unnecessary. He was fully out of bounds, slowing down, and he got nailed.
So as the refs discuss it, wait for it here. Nonetheless, Dietrich's going to go on to win this game, 71-34, 2 minutes left. Does Dietrich, my question is to you, Joel, does Dietrich stay around and watch the next game?
I think if you're dedicated, right, to the sport, to the science, right, to winning this championship game, you absolutely stay around. I mean, obviously you want to do your ice baths and recover, and maybe get some ice on your knees, shoulders, whatever. But you absolutely stay around and watch the next game and start scouting your opponent. I mean, they've already been scouting, right?
They've played before. Kerry took care of business
exactly.
in the first meetup. But Dietrich, they want this rematch. They want They want a shot, and and that shot, if it is Cary or if it's Garden Valley, that shot's going to be in the state championship game.
Yep.
Dietrich's last state championship came back in 2020, so not too far removed. Handoff is going to be delayed, and Perkins is going to take it, go down quickly. And 1:41 to go in the game. Time's going to click off here. Perkins has just been unreal. He had 9 touchdowns last game, Joel. He has 10 touchdowns he's accounted for tonight. Unreal. Perkins in the shotgun, man in motion. It's just going to be a handoff. It's fumbled. Tri-Valley's going to recover it. And on that fumble recovery is Gage George. So a couple fumbles here for Dietrich. It's not going to change the game, but you kind of want to end this game on a positive note.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, if you're Dietrich, you're up by a whole lot. But man, if you're Tri-Valley, you love that they're fumbling the ball, and you get another chance to score before you have the last one. You're the last one with the ball. There's going to be no kneeling, right?
Yeah.
And that's momentum. If you're Dietrich, a little bit concerned that you obviously you win the game by a whole lot, but
a little sloppy,
and you end a little on a sour note, and you don't want any kind of negative energy going into your championship game next week.
Yeah. Tri-Valley will take over on the 23. It's going to be a run. Right side, Wagner. He'll get some positive yards. Time's going to tick. And Jace Wagner, you can't talk about him so much. You can't talk about him, I mean, with any grain of salt. He's had a phenomenal season.
Yeah, and more good sportsmanship from Jason Hollabaugh and from Connor Perkins. They were the tacklers. They picked him up.
Low snap again. It's going to be handoff to Eli Noah up the middle, and he'll get maybe a couple. The flag's going to come out. Noah not 25 seconds left to go. Game's wrapped up here. Guys, Tri-Valley, it's the last time they're going to get a play. They're going to want to, maybe get one more score or at least just some sort of opportunity here. Face mask on the Blue Devils.
Yeah, during that kind of scrum as as they were pushing the pile down the field, yeah, someone got a hold of his helmet and kind of twisted his head.
And that, Eli Noah's been
Noah, the bell cow in the second half.
And then Noah's on the handoff now, and Noah's going to go in for a score.
And honestly, Sean, 71-40, maybe 42 looks a lot better than 71 in the 30s, right?
And these are the scores you get in 8-man football. And really, if you take away Tri-Valley's turnovers, the game could be a far different game. Could be a far different score, right? Tri-Valley doesn't turn it over. They get a few more scores. It could be a little closer. They had chances and a great season. Tri-Valley will go for the 2-point conversion here. Delay of game. I think Tri-Valley is trying to get a bunch of different personnel out, the kids that haven't played yet.
Right.
They're trying to get all the backups and different people out there, so it's going to back up this extra point try. They were going for it. They're lining up, going for it anyways. Dietrich switching up who they've got. They've got a different runner in there. He's going to direct snap it, try to get in. He's not going to get it. It's Bronson Landreth. He's a freshman. He's a big freshman.
He's a big dude.
Number 30. So with 19 seconds to go, it's 71-40. Blue Devils ahead of the Titans. Blue Devils will be heading to that state championship game. Still work to be done, though. A couple of late fumbles. Not how you want to end the game.
Update, Homedale leading Weiser at halftime, 20-7.
That's going to be a good game. Homedale, Weiser always seem to be playing this time of year, and Sugar Salem always seems to be playing this time of year. Sugar Salem, of course, booked their spot in the championship game last night with a rematch against Kimberly, winning that game.
Set to kick for Tri Valley is number 7, Blake Barton.
Blake Barton to kick off here. There was no, never mind. Excuse me. Blake Barton to kick off. 19 seconds to go. Blake Barton's just going to kick it back. It's going to be received and tackled at the 20-yard line. About 12 seconds.
And you notice on that return, Sean, he cradled that ball really tight.
Yeah, that's
the coaches,
Ty Van Tassel. That's a good name.
Van Tassel. Ooh, that we're gonna have to add that to our
Ty Van Tassel,
best sports names in Idaho high school sports. But the coaches had to tell him, protect that ball. We're not turning it over before the end of the game.
Yeah. So just 12 seconds left. Would imagine Dietrich just takes a knee here. Wrap this one up. Takes the knee, and that's going to be the ball game. Dietrich Blue Devils are going to win 71-40 over Tri-Valley and march right into the state championship game. Who are they going to play? Well, it's going to be Cary or Garden Valley, which will be next here tonight at the ICCU Dome. But before that, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with the post-game show, the IdahoSports.com player of the game, which, I mean, if you don't know who it is, then you might be in for a real treat. It's IdahoSports.com.
Let's talk about open enrollment for health insurance. Your Health Idaho's got.
Hello?
This year, help dreams come true with the Ideal Idaho 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits, ownership flexibility, Ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, K-12 education, and student loan repayment. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org if you would like to learn more.
This has been a presentation is strictly prohibited.
Welcome back to IdahoSports.com as Dietrich defeats Tri-Valley 71-40 in a semifinal game. It was a good game to start with, a little back and forth, a lot of defense, and then it really just turned into the Connor Perkins show as he went off tonight. He was phenomenal, running, passing the ball. A good job by the Dietrich Blue Devils, really on that kind of spread offense, just really moving the ball well, and their big play. They'll be back next year. Only 2 seniors, really good, but the Blue Devils are moving on to that state championship game. Really, the only thing we have to do, what's left, is give out our IdahoSports.com player of the game presented by the Idaho Office of Highway Safety, and we got our good friend Coach Kirkland back here to help hand out that award.
Yeah, so any guesses who this might be this evening?
I might have previewed a little bit before we went to break, Coach.
We haven't said his name much tonight, but Connor Perkins of the Dietrich Blue Devils passing for 302 yards and 6 touchdowns this evening, 218 yards rushing, 4 times getting across the goal line for a total of 10 this time. He upped himself 1 from last week's 9, so 10 touchdowns and an interception on defense. So player of the game, Idaho Sports player of the game in the semifinal matchup, Connor Perkins.
Yeah, congrats to Connor Perkins as the player of the game, whether on the field or on the road in the moment and free from distractions. That's the Idaho Office of Highway Safety, always reminding you to keep your head in the game. Well, this has been an IdahoSports.com GameStreams production of the 2024 Idaho High School Football postseason, brought to you by Project Filter, Your Health Idaho, Ideal Idaho College Savings Program, Valley Wide Cooperative, your local Toyota dealers, Dip Fusion Helmet Reconditioning, and the Idaho Office of Highway Safety. And we had a bunch of great sponsors tonight. Ryan Robinson at Robinson Farms, Shaw Land and Livestock, Extreme Excavation, Dilly Sandry and Tackle Shop, State Gate Ranch, Southwest District Health and Partnership for Success Program, Loveland's General Store, Blake's in Sinclair, Mid-Valley Construction, Upper Country Electric, the City of Cambridge, Dilly Dental, and MT Communications. Thank again for all the sponsors. Congratulations again to our IdahoSports.com player of the game, presented by the Idaho Office of Highway Safety.